Welcome back, everybody.
Hello!
Hi, everyone.
Oh, okay, sorry.
There's just chaos happening on this side of the table. Ignore. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I looked away for half a second, Colby.
What?
That's all it takes.
2-inch Punisher.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Really no big announcements, except we're probably going to have some schedule whack thingies happening coming up, but we'll keep you guys posted as that happens.
It's not going back.
Tis the season for schedule fuckery. Yay.
Oh my god, is that just bone?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Your which finger?
His which finger? It's just a bone.
Let me get a hit.
Yeah.
Feels like a bean.
Wait, Andrew.
Pass it
Now
around.
everybody wants to feel my fingers.
Pass it around.
It's just his bone.
I'm so glad your hand is okay, all things considered.
To be honest, I thought you were gonna lose that.
Be careful around tools, guys.
You're straight up like a scary movie. Like, take my good hand. Grab my little hand.
There's nothing but support at this table.
Mash wrong. Yeah.
So, last we left off.
Potatoes so good. I'm mixing myself.
Last we left off.
For your pleasure.
The Starlight Battalion dealt with some very heavy personal issues throughout the city of Dendar, helping to resolve some, long-lost lovers, having some conversations with Charles and Guardian about past and current events, with Charles somewhat telling you guys to take him to the Rift whenever that happens, and you guys having to convince him not to do that. We'll see how that plays out. You then... you then traveled to... I'm completely missing a conversation. It was Charles, and then talked about, a lot about Guardian's past, where he came from, and some of the things that had happened to him / people he referred to as his family members. Didn't give you too much detail, but was concerned about the visions you had seen of Ravania and Meltazar. You then traveled back to the Freeloy Collective, in which you had a conversation with Delphi in her room, asking her questions about the, as we deem the pleasure yacht of the king. And she gave you some advice of who normally is there, and how she suspects the best way to approach getting there, however cautioned about the danger of such an act, both for your safety and the effects that would cause. As you openly told her, you're planning to assassinate the Emperor.
Whoa, we're gonna go talk to him.
Sure.
Just want to talk to you.
I just want to talk.
What if I learned seeming and we all go dressed as hoes?
As what?
As hoes. We'll be part of Delphi's.
Are we talking like a 20-foot? Like a 15-foot hose? Like,
No, I'm talking
30
So
about.
you're gonna pull Mulan?
I mean, you know I'm here for it.
Don't change me.
Another cross-dress episode.
Listen, Chris, I'm this many and down.
And that's where we pick up. Have you guys left Delphi's room, or is there anything else you guys want to continue with her?
I think we finished up.
No, we're at the. I think we finished the.
You guys were leaving her
yeah.
room, just giving you guys opportunities, anything else you guys thought of. But okay. So, as you leave Delphi's room, she bids you goodnight, tightening the robe around herself, and closes the door behind you.
So it was loose the whole time?
A little bit. You learned something this day.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled
She wasn't like,
perception check.
huh?
I rolled for
Oh!
Start at the time. Rolls the down blouse.
Natural 20.
Aruga!
Picking up Apollo's jaw from the floor and...
So, I'll
I
let the
see
fuckery
what the
begin.
Emperor sees in you. Or on you.
I double see what the Emperor sees.
Nice.
So, as
Everyone's
you
like, this is my best friend.
Yes. Excuse you.
Sorry, I can't help myself around pretty one. Baggins, let's go. I need you.
Am I pretty?
Yes.
Oh.
So,
No.
as you leave
Anyway.
Delphi's room, it's starting to get late in the evening. I think you guys started your conversation with her around 9 or 10 p.m. Yeah. But the evening is yours. What do you wish to do?
What spells do I expend?
What time of day is it? Is it evening?
Yes, it's like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. You guys, I think during the, it's been a minute. I think at the end of the last session, when you guys went to talk to Delphi, it was in the evening, which is why the streets were pretty quiet.
Do we want to go pick up the key tonight?
Yeah. Might as well
I think
use
that
it.
was part of the plan, yeah.
Use up our resources tonight and then rest.
Because you can chaos key us tomorrow.
We do still have that that angry dude there, right? The dude that we like.
We're basically gods now. Like we're so
Yeah,
above
what
him, it
angry
doesn't
dude?
matter.
The one that we like
Cheated in the
totally
race.
cheated out of winning the race.
Ah,
Fuck.
Took his mechanic, took his winnings, dual bishop,
Called him a bitch.
called him a bitch, probably ridiculed him in front of the leader of the city.
We're fine. I
Oh, yeah,
have
we're
8
good.
spells.
yeah.
Alright. So,
He's a pushover.
where was that place? Hyperion? Hyperion?
Pyrion. It wasn't Hyperion, Pyrion.
Hyperion's
Picking up the
Borderlands.
two-
That's
Yeah,
why I
right.
keep
Yeah.
thinking of it every time. I'm like, Hyperion.
As soon as you said that, like, that's familiar. I don't think that's the name of my city.
Okay.
Again?
Let's go, everybody.
Where are we
Let's
going?
go!
Where are we going?
Hyperion.
Please.
And I'll
Quickly.
I
Alright.
will
Should
get
we teleport?
teleport at 8th level.
Well, where Pyrion are you trying to teleport to? There's-
Outside of her house. Her
I say
manor.
Pyrion is a lot of ramshackle buildings that are strung together by rope and catwalk. So where exactly are you
They don't
landed?
have not shifted. She owned the manor, right?
Yes.
The one. Okay, we'll just
Yes.
teleport into the manor.
Can we go outside? Maybe like out front?
Okay, out front of the manor.
Okay. I need you to make a. This would be like a spell attack with me.
Why? I've been here.
Mm-hmm.
She probably has some kind of guard, like,
Oh, it might get repulsed or something.
My dice
Yeah.
have dust on them. That's how long it's been.
Don't look at me.
You just get.
18.
I said
My
a
dust is
spell
nice.
attack roll.
Oh. I rolled.
I said
what
you
wanted
roll.
to
You cannot roll T10s for a spell attack roll.
Fuck off. First of all.
And also it's D1.
Roll a spell attack.
But I know you're.
What spell attack again?
It's oh my god, it's a D20.
It's just a regular D20 roll.
I don't do these very often. Okay, plus.
Looks very high.
You're a bard.
It's a lot.
Yeah, all my spells are saving throws. I have never casted an attack spell. I'll
Just
stick
say
my
it.
little finger in your ear.
A little finger.
21.
21. As you cast teleport, the
Yeah, all your. It really is all saving throws for you, huh?
I'm telling you!
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Fuck off.
Just start wearing jewelry to like distract from the nubs.
I'm gonna get a prosthetic.
Just for the tip.
just three
Prosthetic
principally.
tip.
Want me to print one for you?
As you begin teleporting, you now have been teleporting all over the endless sky. The sensation is very familiar to you. It's a joy as a DM to not know where the fuck you guys are going to be each
Yep.
session. And as you cast this teleportation spell, it starts off normal. You feel that normal pull, that sense of moving faster than the speed of thought. And then there's this sudden, unexpected slowing, almost as if you are passing through gelatin.
Ooh.
I'm passing through you.
Feels like me.
Yeah. And as you feel this, you immediately can feel this tension building, as if something is starting to solidify with the intention of pushing you back out. And you,
Just get slingshot into the abyss.
however, you are able to push through whatever defense this is. Why is there Bud Light? And as
How many are
you
left?
feel yourself being pulled, you arrive outside of a familiar large estate. And as this happens, you take a look around, and immediately you can see some guards who looked like they were just having a casual evening. Suddenly look over and stare at you for a good solid 3 seconds, trying to make sense of what it is they are seeing.
Alright.
We're here to
Are you
pick up
holding
our
up
tuning
the
fork.
pass?
Yeah.
Oh, you see they kind of straighten up, and you see they kind of reach for weapons, and then
I wouldn't do that if I
yeah,
were you.
throwing that across the table will not work out well.
Right.
You see they reach for weapons and kind of look over all of you, and you see just they look at each other, just like you can. See, they don't say anything, but you can see it on their face, like no, we just not worth this.
Have gods and demigods at the mind.
I'm making 3 copper tonight. Like, what's the not?
I'll
Yeah.
give you a gold to walk away.
Yeah, you see one who kind of straightens up and just looks at his buddy, looks at you guys, and goes, "I'll go see if she's ready to see you," and just leaves. See the guy just.
So, how's
how's it going?
how's the weather?
Yeah.
Up to like here by now.
He's still on me, guys.
Are you being devoured?
I think so. I
What?
think he's teething now.
Oh God.
Vegas left my teething toys at the ship. He needs something.
Aren't you the guys that killed the dragon in the entryway a couple days ago?
Yes.
A couple days ago. Wow, that.
Time flies
okay.
when you're saving the world, you know?
We really have just been jumping everywhere within the span of like
Oh
4
my-
days.
Yeah, it's like kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that dragon really sucked. Really wasn't a tough dragon at all.
Thanks for the help, by the way.
It was dude, that was a dragon.
It's a
Good
shame.
observation.
You could have stood up for what was right. And said you ran away.
I make 7 copper a night.
Oh, it's 7.
I would run away for 7.
What's the minimum here?
6.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
it's,
that's...
no, it's above. It's just an employer actually.
Benefits okay?
Yeah,
Dental?
actually.
Oh, it comes with benefits? Damn. Okay, maybe it's
Yeah,
might
the
be a
cleric
little bit
insurance.
worth
Dental?
it.
We're still trying to, we're not saying the U word, but
How fast can you write a will?
Is that the dismemberment or is it just
Long-term and short-term disability, or
life insurance?
life insurance?
Yeah, rock
Wide
IRA.
eye.
no, no life insurance, but it does have the long-term and short-term disability. No dental though. It's kind of strange.
Do you have a Roth IRA?
A few minutes later, the other guard comes back and Velen will. He's kind of like says that and kind of straightens up and like straightens up his little jacket for a second.
Don't patronize him.
He's wearing a little
His
tuxedo shirt.
medium-sized jacket. The kind of Goodwill he's trying.
Size jacket.
He's a big boy.
Velen will see you.
How much do you make?
Ooh, that's a good question.
They're not allowed to talk about wage disparity
No.
without the U
Yes.
word involved.
Excuse me. What?
How much do you make?
8 copper. I see the other guy just.
I just walk off. I walk off. There it is.
The other guy folds his arms, and
If
as
he
you
makes more than you,
Don't be mad at each other. Be mad at the person paying you.
unionize.
Mm-hmm.
As we walk past, yours is invisible behind you going, fight, fight!
Krusty Krab is unfair. Velen is in there, standing at the concession, minding her oppression.
Whoa, pretty good.
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for
And
you and me.
and as you guys are being the other guard, like there's just awkward tension outside of the front.
Yeah, I
And
bet.
as you start passing, you
I
can
drop a gold on the ground as we walk away. And
Mm.
Not definitely a snake.
as I start to go in, you see yours it appears just for you, and is like floating on their back, staring down at the view, going, I sense there's gonna be a gathering, but it's not one Velen's gonna like.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh
The
no.
Starlight Battalion, saviors of the endless sky,
Creators of unions.
Union starters.
And as you are, as you step
We'll
inside, you
find
can see
that
there
out.
is a
After the campaign, we go around and just unionize everybody.
Yeah,
guys all
that's gonna be the
workers.
rest of the role play.
yeah
Now who's gonna become a god from that part? Like who's gonna be the god of you?
god of unions.
I mean, I feel like that's
Technically,
I was gonna say-
you.
Yeah, you're gonna be the face, dude.
is that basically you? Unions.
You, yours, and ours.
That's it. The slogan writes itself.
You, yours, and ours.
Good.
Don't forget to pay your dues.
Oh god, we're not getting anything done today. I just
Your negativity.
Oh, okay.
As you step into the entryway, there is a housekeeper. Stop it! There's a housekeeper waiting for you. And you can see she's wearing. You see, it looks to be like not high-end clothes. You're still like in a backwater town out in the far throes of Theseus. But you can see she has like a long black, like the clothes underneath in a long black robe. Looks like a loose uniform that's meant that almost like an apron that just kind of goes to whoever's on duty. So she kind of pulls it on and
No
straightens
two
out.
free shows in one night.
Nope.
No, she's fully dressed. You see, she looks. Lady Velen will see you in her observatory, please. And she leads you into the familiar chamber in which, at one point, a large boon, a shard of divinity that was cast off by one of the prime deities, were laid as a unknown prize for a race that had been consumed by Ava, and the what remains of the dragon, the fight with the dragon, the scorch marks and the scratches all across the marble floor and walls. As you step in, you can see that the corpse of Vasuki is still here in this room, but it looks different from what you would expect. It does not appear to be a rotting flesh corpse, but it looks as if the entire frame of it has solidified and crystallized. So it almost looks like a
Good decor.
massive, it looks like a massive art piece.
It was up the property value hugely.
I mean, we took a shard of divinity, but gave him a cool art piece.
And as you look, it looks as if the body has dug its way into the floor. The crystal's actually like embedding itself into the marble and discoloring some of the spaces.
It's a building.
It's probably not moving. And you can see Velen standing on the opposite side of where Vasuki's corpse is, dressed in a nightgown, almost like a like a 1940 style slipper.
So that way we can see her ankles.
I don't need much, just ankles.
He's going through puberty, I'm sorry.
She looks like a 70-year-old woman. She's a gnome, but you know what?
Oh,
No.
that's even
Fine
hotter.
positivity. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And you can see that she is currently making herself what looks to be a
Holden can get it.
and it looks like she's currently at her bar making what looks to be a martini. And she turns and she looks so forced happy to see you. She's obviously pissed to have been woken up to her in the middle of the night for you guys just walking into her place.
We're sorry to barge in, but we are on a time crunch.
Are you really?
Yes.
Do you know what time it is?
Nope.
Not really.
What time is it?
Not big on clocks.
It's late.
Okay.
It's funny because
Why
we're
you
on
did
time
not
crunch,
tell us
we
what
don't know
time
what time it is.
Yeah, you asked us, was that a rhetorical question? Also, I wouldn't be too surprised if your guards try to unionize.
You should really have equal pay for your position.
Yeah.
You all cause problems wherever you go, don't
We gave you a
you?
really nice art piece.
Who's taking this bird?
Not a
Table
problem.
babies.
Yeah.
Are you holding the big titty
Oh
bird?
yeah. I've been carrying him around all night.
Wait, I didn't teleport him.
Oh my god.
Them?
I did.
Oh, okay.
They?
Sorry.
Well,
Didn't mean to intrude on your wizard abilities.
Just- very well. And she reaches on behind the bar and she pulls out a small, well-crafted metal box that she just sets on the counter and kind of pushes it over towards your group in general. Just, a deal's a deal. There's your implement.
Ava, go grab it. I go grab it.
Do this, Ava.
No, I just something shared me.
Here's your
Wait, sorry, say that again?
here's your tuning fork.
I
As
said,
she-
Ava, go grab it.
You see Ava's actually a little reluctant to grab it, I think.
Apollo goes and grabs it.
Thank you.
Since when did you become
Okay.
a drama queen? That's my role.
No, you've been too good recently. I think it's like the position's not yours anymore.
Demoted.
Is that a good demotion?
No, you're just a bitch now.
Damn.
Ava, how does it feel seeing Vasuki like this?
Yeah, I think first is like a mix of like pride, like yeah, we did that, and then it's like
We
we did that. It's because he's the guardian of, despite all her hang-ups with him and how much she hated being under his thumb, he's still also the guardian, and he was treated basically as divinity by the Kobold tribe, so, yeah, I think it's just a bit like, whoa, kind of bad, and then she's having complicated feelings about hearing his voice in her head, too, so I think, complicated feelings for Ava.
Well, I don't think we want to keep and disturb you for much longer, so we'll just be skedaddling.
Is that
Thank
a
you.
new youth phrase?
Yeah. Sorry. We will be departing immediately.
Thank you.
Apollo starts to draw a teleportation circle in the middle of her floor.
She just takes a long drink of her martini.
Now the other one was the shopkeeper in Centrum that we called in the favor for, right? Let's go to Haven. Should we go to Haven?
Wait a minute.
There's a
Oh, no.
war going on.
It's a war zone.
Yeah.
I'll message Big Titty Goth Mommy. Hey,
The shopkeeper wasn't even at Haven.
It was
No,
at.
it was,
she's in Centrum, I know, but Haven is
Okay.
close to Centrum.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have a teleportation circle for Haven and a amount of actual teleports. So I message Azrael.
Okay.
Hey, we need to make a run into Centrum. Was hoping to crash at Haven for the night. Is that okay? Skibbity doo
She responds. You are more than welcome to crash in Haven, though I do not recommend going to Centrum. It's not exactly where you can slip in and out anymore.
I start drawing a teleportation circle to Haven.
What are we even gonna do at Haven then? If
Well, we need the. She went back to Haven, right? Or Centrum. As far as we know, she went back to Centrum.
As far as you know. As far as you know, yes.
So we have to get it. If we want to wait back after we go to the tree. So we'll just go to Haven and finish one problem or figure out one problem at a time. Teleport to
Okay.
Haven. Teleportation circle to Haven.
I don't think. Did you guys have a teleportation circle in Haven? It was in Azrael's bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as the circle finishes, and you can see Velen is just not having any more defacement of her property,
Did
but
we hear the strike starting now?
not yet. Check in a few weeks. So
Do we teleport straight from inside the house?
Yeah.
I just run out and give them a little pamphlet. Come back.
That's how you grow your cause? You're like not even like you're
Nope.
Adventure Guilds and Unions.
It's literally just that. You use
like
an ours.
random place.
Join forces, fight the power.
They killed each other already over the 1 gold.
This is also will be my symbol.
okay.
So that's on there.
Okay. Can you post that in our
Yep.
101 Discord?
Yep.
Okay.
I made it.
You made it.
So as you teleport,
Hey, look, Mom, I made
you once again feel that strange kind of gelatin resistance, but as you're coming from, why are you breaking the password? As you're coming from the inside versus out, it's easier.
Break it again.
That's really strong.
You feel that familiar pulling sensation, and as you arrive, you find yourself in a small, or in a medium-sized room that is, in which the teleportation circle is inside of a cage that is currently barred and locked. And you can see leaning against the wall on the opposite side, watching with a raised eyebrow, is a large minotaur who straightens up as you arrive inside the teleportation circle. And you see he begins to kind of step into this like bodyguard position, and then looks. Just one moment.
Thank you.
Steps, lumbers forward, and you see makes a hand motion over the chain and just falls off. She's up in her office and opens the gate.
Thank you so much, my friend.
And as you all step outside, the music is deafening. The club is in full swing, and there is a you have been.
Like, I wish it would change the song, but at the same time, not.
Such a
It's a banger. You have
Party hard.
You've been to Haven a few times. You've heard the party vibes a few times. But even from out here, as you step into the actual club area, there is a different energy in the air. One thing that you notice is that there is way more people than usual.
Yeah. Sorry. Not sorry.
There's way more people in here than normal.
Oh.
And the other thing that you notice is there is usually like a random smattering of different monster races. But now there is significantly more demon and fae-like creatures.
It was a monster mash.
Uh,
I'm sorry. I can't help it, but.
You can though.
needs the Adderall.
There is significantly more demonic and fae presence in this room than there was before. And a lot of them, that at least just from like looking through this room as you move past, appear to be scarred and are partying and drinking like they have something to forget. But you meet no resistance, and all of the guards in this area obviously know you. Even those that you've never seen before look at you and immediately have recognition. And you're able to go up into the raised platform that overlooks the dance floor to Azrael's private office. And as you get up the stairs, the door is currently closed. And with that, the door opens on its own accord. You don't see anyone on the other side. And you can see Azrael sitting on her desk closest to you, looking out the glass onto the dance floor down below. You see she's caught her in thought. And you can see that she's wearing that similar black leather armor that you had seen her in before, but it looks even more modified than it was. The shoulders appear to be more reinforced, and you can see that she's now sporting some long blades across her back and hips. It's still stylized in her fashion, but she appears to be more ready for whatever is to come. And you see she looks up to all of you.
Good evening.
You really can't stay out of trouble, can you?
No fun.
You heard what's happening in Centrum.
Well, kinda.
Bits and pieces. Just enough.
We've heard it's a
It's
war
intense.
zone.
Aside from those you can see down below, I've had very little news as to what is happening, and that is concerning. I know I cannot convince you otherwise, but I would advise against going. This is the kind of battle that entire generations disappear over.
If we don't go, I think everybody disappears. So, I appreciate the precaution. However, I don't think we have an option.
I figured that we would at least say that I tried.
Have you taken a side? Do you know what the conflict is about?
I don't. It appears as if the sisters have lost control over the city. And I'll admit, I am surprised. they were the ones that brought the different factions together and created Melgazar. So for something to able to overthrow their rule, it appears as if there's a new player. I don't suppose you know anything about that.
Real mystery.
Telepathic bond. Should we feed her information to slow down Katie?
I mean, we can. I can't.
Is that a bad idea?
Not bad.
I mean, because like, what if Katie finds out? She just goes, "Oh, you foiled my plans."
Katie does sound like that. Good job.
Thank you.
That is what Katie sounds like.
I'm just worried that I don't know. Personally, I don't mind fucking her over, so I'm okay with saying something.
I'm not okay giving some information over. Like, I'm okay giving some information over. I guess doesn't bug me.
Wade, you're okay
Take
with
the
it?
way.
Yep.
We might know some things about what's happening in Centrum.
Only shocked.
Well, when you put it like that, it sounds like you're disappointed.
Well, now I don't want to tell you.
Not disappointed, but you seem to stick your fingers in all kinds of trouble.
Listen,
We're not trying to.
I have like 6 sets of fingers. There's 3 clones of me. And 2 fingers.
What?
I literally don't even know she knew that.
You know what? Never mind. I doubt there's anything at this point that can surprise me.
It's Ravanya. Or it was Ravanya, now it's Katie. Who's now the new player. She was very mad at Yamal because Yamal took away her name, and we gave it back to her. Okay, listen, Azrael, don't be mad. How much have we told her?
We haven't talked to her.
I know,
about it.
I'm
We
like-
haven't checked in with her in a
We
long
haven't been here in a
time.
while.
I know.
After.
But does she know about the boons? Does she know about?
I think she knows about the boons. I
Mhm.
think that's the extent of it. She
The
has,
boons.
she's someone that you have been somewhat open with, but kept in the dark. I think about the big things.
So I'm gonna fill you in on, give you the backstory really quickly. With the new Great Whiff, the Great Whiff, the Great
Whiff.
Lift.
With.
Lift.
Fuck off.
Woo.
Fuck off, everybody. With the new Great Rift coming, there's going to be a new ascension or a new pantheon that aims to be created. That's what the boons are and shards of divinity are. Those who possess it manage to ascend to some sort of demigod status. When the new pantheon or when the Great Rift opens, will ascend to godhood. Or so, that's what we've been told. So we've spent the last however many months running around trying to collect and ascend as many of us as we can. Currently we all possess shard. We all possess some sort of divinity.
You will be gods.
I turn into Azrael. Hello. I know, it's nice looking at you, right?
It's like, damn, I never realized.
Didn't feel like that? Fuck!
I'm a
that is-
vampire, so I can't see in the mirror. So,
is the new god of the dead. Big titty bird, Jesus. You is. Can you stop consuming Wade?
I'm like, Wade's not even like breathing anymore. Just
Half a skeleton.
What are you trying to ascend to again?
I'll just fucking turn into yours form, and then I'll have yours kind of pop up for a second as well, and just start hovering with them.
It was yours and you, Wade.
Hello.
It's undecided at the moment. I don't.
just law,
Law?
justice.
Justice, okay. The law and justice, okay? And then Ava.
Turn to skeleton, dissolve.
Like, star stuff. Same as always.
Same as, she likes stars.
I like
God of star
stars.
stuff.
I mean, it has
Stars.
personality.
Stars and
So,
stuff.
that being said, in order to
That sounds like a really bad retail store.
We were put into a very awkward position between when Ravanya was Ravanya, she had two others who had already ascended to demigod status, and we couldn't fight them on our own. They were not very nice people. So we made a deal with Ravanya in order to give her her name. She would remove protection from these two so we could kill them and take their place on the new pantheon that would be coming up. Now, in doing so, her first target was Yamal. Hence, everything that's happening in Centrum, we need to get into Centrum because we need a tuning fork for this plane because we need to go to a different plane and then come back. We can't do that without that tuning fork. And we have someone who said they would make us that tuning fork, and now we need to go get said tuning fork.
Yep.
Oh, also Ravanya wants the Aarakocra bow because she's trying to control Titania, and Titania's, I believe, part of a race. No, oh no, she's not a Year's Eye.
No, the bow controls the race.
And Ravanya wants to take control of that Year's Eye in order to better hop between places. That's what she's doing in Centrum, I believe. We were told, though, she just wanted to unite Centrum under her, so that way when the Great Rift opened, she'd have an army of demons and fae ready to obey her. Is what we were told. But we don't necessarily like that plan, so if you need any information to go and fuck that plan out, we'll be more than willing to give it to you. We just can't directly fight.
What is it that you said she's trying to retrieve?
There's a bow, a long bow, that,
Titania has it.
yes.
You've heard of it?
Have you seen it?
Oh yes, the bow Titanium.
Do you have it?
Ah, yes, Titania's bow.
No, I've not heard of such a bow.
Carries on her back at all times.
But if Ravanya is trying to make a play, Titania is cunning. I'm not able to use that.
I mean, again, if there's any information that you want or might better throw a wrench in Ravanya's plans, I think the group is in agreement. We'll feed it to you.
So, are you with it, Ravanya, or against
It's a very tentative agreement. We're trying to convince her not to just fucking go on a genocide spree to get what she wants. But she doesn't listen to us very well. We're trying to form this bond of a relationship, but
We're
she
kind of
can't-
sitting on the fence of the whole thing.
We have a truce
a tentative
at the moment.
alliance.
I understand that feeling.
Why do you understand that feeling?
I know what it's like to follow someone who does the wrong things for what they believe is the right idea.
So whose side of the fence are you on?
Not on hers. Not with everything that we've seen. These people that are down there that are forgetting the things they saw. Mostly can't even speak of what is happening, and those are the ones that were able to escape. And in a society built of magical creatures that bend the shapes of reality, destination is not really a factor. You should be able to go wherever they choose. Most of them choose to stay in Melkazar because it is more to their liking. The fact they are leaving and most of them cannot,
Are we able to teleport in and out?
I do not know. Most likely, yes, with your strength and capability, especially with your apparent godliness. I'm not even going to go into that. I don't know. But who is it that you're trying to contact? Because perhaps I can sense that if you go there, I do not know if it's going to be as easy as you assume to come back.
Well, I think if we can get there, we can honestly plane shift straight out of Malkazar, if need be. Right, Eva?
Yeah, but not tonight.
Right, not tonight, obviously. We can't get into Centrum tonight. We'll have to rest one way or another. I think if we can get in, we'll be okay, because we can just plane shift out, if need be. plane shift to the plane that we're going to, and then when we come back, we can choose another location.
I guess the other problem is we just can't be seen by Katie. I don't want her doubting us, or you know what I mean. I don't want there to be any kind of like.
But we're
to me, it's-
doing our own thing. I don't think.
We're going to pick up
Yeah.
an item and leave.
Yeah, it's not like we're directly interfering with her war or her
Yeah.
whatever.
Like we're just parking in the pickup aisle. We're gonna leave right away. 15
Walmart's
minutes.
on fire, but
That's
we're
it.
just doing our same day pickup.
Yeah.
And leaving.
Lol.
Is there anything that you need that we can help with?
Perhaps a union.
Oh my god.
I'm not against unions. I'm curious why you have that specifically. But on a serious note, if you are going,
Say it first.
if you are going into Maltazar, I of course urge you to use caution and safety. But if while you are there, if there is anyone that is able to provide me with information, my contacts and networks have been broken inside of Maltazar. I have no eyes as to what is happening aside from those who are able to make it to me. And their information is, well, unreliable at best. And most of them were either on the outskirts of the city or to, I say the lower class in terms of the tiership of most hells. They don't know what is happening. If there's anyone that you could convince to provide information, that is something I can work with.
I messaged Damien.
Also Ava's friend.
You think it's fine?
The one that she summons.
Oh, the imp named. What was his name?
No, he's a
Saul?
He was a satyr.
Saul.
So,
I actually did. Oh, Saul.
Satyr.
I did actually
Saul.
path summon Faye.
Alright, I'll message Damien first and see what he has.
Okay.
Hey, Damien. We will be entering Centrum tomorrow. Need you to provide some information to a friend of ours named Azrael. Any help would be appreciated. Stay safe.
Skeet.
Ski.
okay, I'm sorry, did you say that you just need information or that you were going to Centrum and that you need information?
We're going to Centrum, and he, if he can, to provide information to Azrael, not to us. I mean, I don't want I'll take the information, but I'd rather them start their own little relationship than me just act as the intermediary at all times.
Okay. You get a response very quickly. I see. When did you become friends with Azrael? I'll take all the help I can get, but do not come to Centrum.
Do not come.
I appreciate your help, truly. But this is that.
I brought your lover back to life, gave him his soul, and now we're. Okay. That's
Well, it must be really, really, really bad over there.
Alright, I will burn another. First, I'll tell Azrael. He seems like he's willing to give you information. His name's Damien.
That's going to the information.
1 second. Oh, we've always been friends with that. We've always been friends with Azrael. She's provided us safety.
She's my girlfriend from out of town.
Lol.
I wish we could stay out of Centrum. However, we need something important. I'm sorry.
I just had an idea. Could we have fucking?
Damien can't. I don't. What? Him pick it up and bring it
Well,
to us?
no, because Abra has summoned Faye. What if Saul picks it up and just we summon him?
Will that work?
I don't know.
That work?
I don't know how dangerous that area is.
Like, I mean, we can avoid going into Centrum altogether.
We're using a loophole in this
Yeah.
spell because that Amanda allowed for RP.
Uh-huh. But it's cool.
It's so stupid. I love it.
We can just have
Okay.
Saul be our courier.
Okay, so message Saul if he's still alive and still in Centrum to
Oh.
pick up the tuning fork for us.
And if we summon Saul here, he can also maybe give some information to Azrael if he wants to help out.
Hey, Saul,
I'll take
use.
back the second spell. that
Wait,
you
let
said.
Amanda talk.
Also send it.
Alright, go ahead.
Hey, Saul. Saul or Paul? Saul.
Saul.
It's all.
Are
Saul.
you still in Centrum? We need you to pick up a tuning fork for us, and we'll summon you here. Thank you?
Should probably tell him where the tuning fork is.
Let's see if he responds to this one first.
Okay. You get a response. Oh, you're Ava's friend! Get me the hell out of here!
Okay, so now we
What'd
need a
he say?
message,
What'd he
what's her
say?
face, and let her know that Saul's gonna pick it up.
I have to tell Saul where it's at, too.
Yep, it's 2 messages, 2 sentences.
He's
We
motivated by
sleep after
fear.
this.
Okay, every time, we'll just, for narrative's sake, every time Apollo gets a message back, he immediately just recites what's being said.
Get me the hell out of here!
He's not happy to be there. Okay, I mentioned what's her name, the shop owner.
Was it Marcus from Years of War?
It did sound like
Hey,
it.
we're
I was
sending
thinking the
a
same thing.
Fey satyr named Sal
nothing.
to pick up our tuning fork. Please let him pick it up. Thank you for help.
That sounds like a deal. That sounds like a deal, Dad. No problem.
Are you sure we can't go pick it up?
It sounds like a deal, Dad.
She sounds
No.
hot.
We've seen her.
You see her. You know what she looks like.
I forgot. It's been so long. I forgot.
Okay, hold on. That
Didn't
sounds
she
like,
have like long, gross fingers?
no.
No, that was the other
No,
person.
No,
she's
that
a-
was the-
She's a
Play a mean piano.
the demoness. The not incubus. The stronger ones.
Succubus?
No,
Aaron, yes.
Aries. Yeah.
Ariel?
Her name's Aaron.
Aaron Gang.
Stop it.
Rowan.
Just. Of course, sir. Willing to know the deal. I usually don't allow courier services, but considering the circumstances, I'll allow it for a small fee. I just need you to hold on to something for me. Nothing major. Don't worry about it.
Just give it to him, we'll be good.
Okay, now this is how we negotiate getting Saul out of here. Saul holds on to it
Shit.
for us.
Wait, what?
Amanda!
No, what happened?
So in order for
My mic was
the carrier
on my jacket.
service to work, we have to hold on to something for her. We'll just tell Saul to hold on to it for us, so therefore we're not in trouble.
And
And
we can hold
I'll-
on to it. It's not a big deal.
We won't even be on this plane of existence, so I guess it's fine. And now I'll message
Yeah.
Saul. Hey, we'll get you out. Go pick up the tuning fork from this place. She's expecting you. Hurry, please.
He goes, how do you even call me in an hour? I'm on my way.
I just said an hour and we'll take him out. So, sorry, Azrael, I have been playing mental telepathy for the last 10 minutes.
That's alright, I can tell.
His name's Damien. I believe he works for
Dai?
not the Dai. I thought he worked for what's his name?
The warden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a Dai?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He works for the Dai.
Question.
Sorry. Lo siento mucho, mi amigo.
Sorry.
Que pasa, way?
Oh, no.
He's been there for a while, so I'm sure he has something to tell you. We're also pulling another friend of Ava's out, and I'm sure he can give you some information in the meantime.
Oh, sorry.
Bless you, Ava.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay.
Well, I guess we just wait now to pull Paul out. Saul.
Paul.
Better call Saul.
Better call Paul.
Very well. In the meantime, I am assuming, considering the hour, that you will be staying here this evening.
Yes, please. I am
Of course.
Yes, please.
officially
We
tapped.
can just sleep here if that's fine. Yeah. We're right here.
I'll arrange rooms for you.
We can stay here.
I'll stay as Azrael.
Like we don't gotta leave.
I'll straight to look like Asriel. I'll arrange rooms for you all.
I'll turn into a pixie.
Do I even want to know about the bird?
Nervous
What are you
pixie.
gonna do with the bird? The bird can't come with us to the other realm?
Why the fuck not?
Motherfucker's gonna die! You want Big Titty Bird to die?
Bird.
Have Azrael watch
I've never
Big
seen a
Titty
bird underground, but I can see if it'll live.
We are going around a bunch of kobolds. They will try to eat it.
I'll eat them.
We'll see if they can even get to it first, motherfucker.
Azrael, can you watch the Big Titty Bird?
She looks at Agus. I am not getting in the middle of whatever this is.
So I guess
Put a cage in the backpack, he's fine.
Backpack? What backpack?
The bird
I have
looks
a
you just
backpack.
It's me.
Oh, I will kill you and eat you. I will skin you alive.
That's my plan. Shut up.
That thing gets us caught, I will fucking...
He knows when to be quiet.
This is now the end game feast bird. You're gonna hold on to it until the last
This
session.
is the last thing that gets cast for our next Heroes Feast, or the last Heroes Feast of the campaign, which
I'm going
is
to
this
be
bird.
floating in between time and space, and I'm just gonna.
Magazine's temp HP, so he bites the bird.
Oh, damn.
You can see our Minecraft eating sounds in the corner.
Fuck, my rage is gonna run out, and I smack myself with the bird.
I'm gonna have to cast Revivify on the bird at one point, aren't I?
Yes. No, true
Squirrel
resurrection.
campaign 1, bird in campaign 2.
The squirrel was your fault.
Okay. Is there anything you guys wish to do while you kill time? You
No.
Azrael gives you basically an open tab on the bar. If you guys wish to remain here and continue chatting with her, you can either RP that or not, or if you wish to enjoy the club, at least until the rough hour that you were given.
Just hang out. An hour.
Just hang out. We give it an hour 20 just to make sure he's got it.
Sure. And I'll say during that time, are you guys staying in Azrael's office?
Yep.
Okay. I'll say
Should we
she.
go down or we're good?
I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay.
It's
It's
quieter.
up to you guys. It is quieter up here. Like the walls still kind of vibrate with the music.
Yeah.
But she also,
Not
as
the
she's
only
kind
thing
of chatting,
vibrate.
catching up, asking some follow-up questions
It's me.
about your guys' activities over the past since the last time she talked.
I think we're
Um,
pretty open and honest with that.
I was about to ask her, is there anything that you guys keep from her?
No, it's
Okay.
we
I'll just say
didn't-
over the course of the next hour or two, she asks you questions. You kind of tell her what's been going on, and I'll say Azrael's going to be one of your allies that is fully up to speed on everything that is happening.
Yep.
And she is shocked, to say the least, considering the grand adventure from when she first met you of little bumfucks who just needed a ride into Melthazar, who are now trying to run this gauntlet of becoming gods.
And it's been like 2 months.
Yeah. You know, as it do with
No,
the
it's
adventures.
been longer because it takes 3 weeks to get from Melthazar.
It's been a few months.
It's the best part about D&D. How do you justify how people get strong so fast? So, and during this time, she also gives you some updates as to what has happened since the last time you guys spoke with her. One thing that she does mention, as your stories of Ravanya clarifies some questions that she had, the attacks on the other vampires that she had been following had suddenly stopped. She had been able to start getting in contact with a lot more of those groups and was able to retrieve a lot more of those groups. Or she went to places where she was expecting large fights to have nobody there. It was a definite shift in what they have been experiencing out here in this kind of more Shadowland area. in which the timing lines up to around the time that Ravanya was given her name back. So whatever plan that she had going on out there appears she just completely pulled out of it. So I'll say for the sake of all of you guys, you stopped something that was happening in the background.
We're good at that.
She also tells you that due to the fact that she has not had this constant attacks happening on her borders, and she's been able to focus more of her efforts on who's here, she has resources at her disposal for you to potentially utilize some point in the future, as she has been attempting to continue building out her contact network amongst other monster-like races, and trying with her main one that was severed due to the war that's now happening in Centrum. And she is trying to get as many people out of that war as want to get out, which has been difficult due to the nature of what Melkazar is by definition, and the nature of the creatures that she's trying to get out. And of course that small thing of that she can't operate during the day considering she's a vampire. But, so she just provides a little bit of information. You guys have some back and forth until you suspect that it's been roughly an hour and 15, 20 minutes.
Alright, Ava. Call Saul.
Wait, what
Good
did you
luck.
say?
Better call Saul.
Time to call
Oh,
Saul.
Better Call Saul. Sorry, it kind of cut out of.
Okay.
Alright. Ava will kind of go ahead to a corner and be like, man, I haven't talked to this guy for weeks. Hope it's not awkward or anything. And she's gonna go ahead and cast Summon Fae at 3rd level.
All right. As you cast Summon Fae, almost like a Looney Tune cartoon, you just hear, as he just comes running through the portal, and you just see his outline and a trail of smoke as he just comes hauling ass across the office. And you can see like a little bit of the fur across the back part of his shoulders. It's not on fire, but look as if it was, and it's just like the ends of it is smoking. And he comes running into the office, hits the floor and rolls a little bit, gets up, clutching something to his chest, and he goes, ah! And he immediately runs up to you, Ava, and grabs you in a hug, and he goes, you are a saint, a goddess, wonderful, perfect, amazing. I'm not going back there.
I pick up the tuning fork that I'm assuming he dropped.
You can see that he has like a messenger bag across his shoulder.
What was he holding on to?
It was like the back. He had up against his chest, so the strap around his shoulder. But he does take off the bag and he hands it to you, Ava.
I mean, you got one of those things right. I am a goddess now.
You are, aren't you? He kind of looks you over.
He
That's-
was insane, too.
Weird. I like it. It's a good look for you.
Thank you. I mean, you survived. Good job out there.
Yeah, I get a consolation prize. And he kind of looks around the room and you see he goes to Azrael. Whoa.
He sees another Azrael.
No, he sees two. He's like,
Eyes over here, Saul.
he ignores you. He looks back to Ava. Is this like your domain or something?
My eyes are up here.
Yeah, I just summon a lot of Dami Manis in my domain.
Nice.
It's gonna be your
Hangout spot.
hotel
for a while.
manager, hotel manager, inn manager.
Telepathically. Does he know what happens when the spell ends?
Oh no.
You see he goes, well,
There's an open tap downstairs.
on it. And he goes, he kind of looks around like, wait, is this your domain or is this like a real place? You see it?
It's a real place.
Oh, he kind of looks around. Nice to see you all. And he just kind of walks out. You see Azrael just. Did you just call me Dami Mommy?
Oh.
Oh,
Do you not like that?
yeah, that was out loud.
No, I like it. It's just I didn't.
It's been our nickname for you.
All right.
You
Oh,
forget your name sometimes.
No,
We
we
always
remember
say-
your name. It's just easier to say Davi Mommy sometimes.
all right. I'll figure out.
It has the kind of power to it.
Under your breath.
Yummy, money.
Joe, I will figure out what to. I'll find a way to keep him from leaving once your spell ends. If he wishes, we'll see how he feels in the next few minutes.
I'm sure he's not.
I'm sure he'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
The satyrs are tricky, slippery individuals. Perhaps he and I could work something out too. If he's able, the fact that he was able to get to you so quickly and seem with ease actually might be of use. If you don't mind, I would like to exploit your friend for my own gain.
Approved.
He'd want to be exploited.
He's into it.
I feel like he is.
All right. Well,
Do you look into the bag?
Yes.
Probably.
Now that we have a moment, I look into the bag.
You can see that there is a tuning fork that looks to be made out of a black onyx material that has a red bow tied in a very presentory fashion.
Oh.
There is also what?
We thought it was the bow.
My first guess was the bow's
The
gonna be in
bow.
there.
And you're like, it's a bow. And we're like,
No, a ribbon. No, it's
yeah,
a tuning fork
yeah.
that he was sent to retrieve.
yeah.
And you also find that inside of this letter bag, there is a small leather pouch, like one of the ones with like the fold on the top.
he wanted us to hold on to this, so
What is
I'm
it?
gonna look at it. What is it?
As you open it, you can
Apollo
see.
takes 10 steps back.
As you open it, it does not blow up in any way. It does not appear to be trapped. But you can see that it has a small, strange vial.
Vial.
That's
A vial, yes. It does not appear to have liquid inside, but some kind of gas.
Ritual cast detect magic.
You cast detect magic?
Actually, you know what? Ritual cast identify. I'm pretty sure it's something magical going on.
Okay, so detect magic or identify.
Identify.
Okay. As you
Pretty sure it's magic. Sure,
um,
just something. Bottle, a vial of
She's
fart.
just
Like, just like
farted into the jar, poured it
so
out.
it's for Apollo.
no, I tried to follow say.
I sold this for mini coin. I need you to make a delivery.
It got to the right head.
Broccoli.
Fuck is wrong with you guys?
Ah.
Sparing.
So,
She's been eating
Bless you.
Chipotle lately.
You really need to eat more fiber.
Well, at KFC, I get at least 10 of the herbs and spices.
So I'm trying to double.
Dr. Pepper, huh? Tasted 15 of the flavors.
Thank you, Colonel.
Shit, that's
I was trying to find something, but I think this would still
identify at least 11
work.
flavors. So
As you cast Identify on this, at first you're not sure what to make of it. It gives a strong necromantic energy. And then as the spell finally goes off, you realize that this is a phylactery.
oh,
who?
her? Is she a lich? I mean, she has souls.
She's an
in her.
Aaron, yes. She's not a. I don't think
She
she's
does
a lich.
deal in souls.
Anybody could be a lich, and she deals in souls.
Okay, I'll
Wait. Guardian of Death, can you look at the
whose
soul?
soul is his?
yeah, I mean, am I able to see like what piece of a soul this is?
This is Benjamin P. Buttons. Seventh
It's like
soul.
Charles.
I
Makes
will,
sense.
I will say, as considering what you are, what you do, as you take the phylactery and
He just eats it.
you take a look, for a moment you can see the smoke inside. None of you else see this. All you guys see is this little vial with the smoke inside. And as you concentrate and will it to show you what it is, you can see that the smoke actually condenses into a small humanoid form, and you can make out what this person looks like. You can see that this is hers.
Oh. She's
Oh.
an insurance policy, basically.
Wow, she's a lich, huh?
Well, she.
Wait, do
It-
only liches do it, or that just looks like if you want the soul
Let's
to?
just start
Other
with
people
lich.
can do it, but
Yeah.
Other
it's
people can do it.
required for lich stone.
It appears as if she gave herself an insurance policy in case something happened.
That's impressive. Alright, well, I guess we'll do her a solid hold on to it. Because, I mean, if we save her, then she owes us something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this little favor tit for tat thing we've got going on.
90% of our relationships.
It's
Hey,
favors.
we'll do this for you if you do this for us.
We're gonna do this thing.
Yeah.
All right, do this thing for us.
Is everybody ready for bed?
Yes. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I guess we don't have to go to Central now,
So,
so
we don't have to go to Central.
get a step ahead on.
We'll just teleport straight to the tree tomorrow. Or to Aiden's plane.
We did decide we were doing tree and then cruise, right?
Yeah, because whatever's happening in the tree, we need to know ASAP.
We just, need to stop putting that off and actually go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Azrael, it's been a pleasure. We'll be out of your hair tomorrow.
Okay, well, please enjoy yourself this evening, and remain safe. And can you please, as much as I like the view,
Oh. We'll turn back into Apollo.
appreciate it.
The minute she turns around, I just give the slightest, I turn myself, she's blue, right?
Mhm.
I just turn my skin blue, but I'm still Apollo. I like this better.
Likes that view better too.
All right. Is there anything you guys wish to do this evening before you turn into the night?
I got it.
Apollo's pretty sad.
Go down to the bar for a little bit.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to do while you're at the bar?
I'll go down to the bar with him.
I'll just kind of scan the area, see if there's anybody of major interest here besides the usual couple.
Okay. As you and Wade go down to the bar, how much longer is your spell in effect for?
What spell?
The one you specifically did to Vagus and Wade?
I believe there's another day left.
It has. Oh, I've been keeping track.
Which also, I was, by the way, so great that I married them and I could be the god of union.
That's 2 more days, but I've been keeping as track as long rest because days
Yeah.
is kind of
Yeah.
It's just been doing
2 more long rests.
Yeah, 2 more long rests.
All right. So as the newlyweds go,
Yeah.
the unexpected newlyweds go down to the bar. Is there anything you guys do while you're down there?
Take that bird over there.
It does like the thing where the head doesn't move, but the body does.
Just have a couple drinks, kind of scan the crowd.
Yeah, just to check out the areas and see if there's anything.
Enjoy the evening a little bit.
I'll pass out some union pamphlets.
Fine. Okay. You pass out some union pamphlets to some of the people that are here,
Yep.
and then some of Azrael's staff are just confused.
Yep.
Screaming over the music, walking through the crowd, just... I know stop dancing, put it off 2 seconds.
Bitch, are you being paid fairly?
Oh my god.
Are you scared of wrongful termination? You should be. Here's my pamphlet.
Here's my card.
Here's my card.
Apollo will go find Ava. Talk to Ava.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How are you doing, bud? Are you nervous about going home tomorrow?
I think it's the first time I'm gonna see my family in decades.
That's good to know. What's the average kobold lifespan?
6.
Don't know. Do I know? Hugo is really fucking old.
I don't know if Ava would actually know that.
We go until we stop.
I'm gonna pop up and I'm like, holy shit, oh my god, there's like 9 fucking
You would
silver.
drop something in front of Vasuki and he'd just eat you.
No.
Oh.
Based on
So
this.
it was like
Yeah.
10 days or like 10 years.
Ava, you have
But
to match
Snugu
that
was
same energy.
really old.
Okay. Well,
It's based off the cities.
It's based
how
off
many
the Suki
how many
passion.
times you have not been eaten by Bazukis, or how many how many kobolds
They don't
Bazuki
celebrate
has eaten?
birthdays, they just celebrate years not eaten by
Bazukis, yeah.
I mean, my litter mates, I mean, I scryed on them weeks ago. Feels like months ago, maybe even years ago. But I scryed on
Time
them.
is funky here, I get it.
I scryed on them, and they're still alive.
Well, that's good. So, I mean, I guess it's not too far-fetched that most people, especially without the Suki being there to not eat them, I'd
Yeah.
say the average life expectancy has gone up.
Yeah, maybe. Or it's gone down because Vasuki was protecting us from, like, the gnolls and all the Underdark creatures, you know, and the goblins and...
Well, you know, they can't all be winners, I suppose.
Yay, what have I done?
I'd say you did the right thing.
I'm just not good at being a kobold. I left because I'm not a good kobold.
Exactly.
Oh.
You're a good friend.
Well, they don't fucking care about that.
I do.
So fuck.
Well,
Very
whatever they
sweet of
decide
you,
to do,
Apollo.
and whatever you decide to do, you know that we'll all be here to support you.
Thanks, but I'm just like... I'm still trying to process that Vasuki wasn't just some big bad in my story. He actually was guarding something important. And that he had an actual purpose that we might have...
Right. But that's
But
why we're
sure.
going back, right? To right
Yeah,
our
yeah.
wrongs.
Yeah. 100%. Just, You remember when we went to go see the Kuatoa?
Yeah, the dreamers.
Yeah, and there was that image, the mural, and it was a big dragon, but it was, if I remember correctly, it was eating the roots of the tree.
Well, everything that we've learned, wasn't it a snake that's eating? Is a dragon a snake?
It's a big snake.
In
with
their
wings.
mural, it was a... Am I remembering this correctly? It was a pink dragon that was eating.
But it was a large serpent, draconic looking creature, like one of the large like Chinese dragons, that was circling the roots of the tree. And then there was a pink dragon that was eating what looked like it looked like stars in the depiction, but it was informed that it was like divinity, that it was consuming gods. So the pink
Oh.
dragon was consuming gods.
Oh, not the tree. Okay. I
So
did
maybe the
misremember
Suki
it.
is eating divinity, or was eating divinity in order to combat the snake, to stop it from eating the tree? Because as far as we know, the
think-
Suki was the guardian of the tree, right?
I think the tree symbolizes the Kikimora,
Okay.
the beginning of all creation. It's not like the snake and the tree are in a bad relationship.
So, but if they're not in a bad relationship, then why is Suki there to defend the tree? Is he defending
The
it
mother.
against the snake or other things?
Other things, I think.
I suppose we'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah, well, just, watch out for your, finery and watch out for your shiny things. You know, kobolds
I'll put all my
like
shiny things in you tonight.
Okay, perfect. He's probably the best vault you can have.
Yeah. He just doesn't know it, but I'll get him to open up later.
Dad?
I'm really proud of you, Apollo,
Another one who's
and
been
how
horny
you
lately. It's
really
your fault.
grow.
You know, sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but other times it feels like we've really done a lot.
You've done a lot. You've grown so much. I remember at the beginning you hated you. You couldn't stand that guy.
I still
And now, well,
Hold your own
It's
shiny
different
things,
now.
bitch.
Yeah, I suppose. For better or for
Just,
worse, everybody's rubbing off on me.
I mean.
Yes, Yeva, it was funny. You can laugh.
Funny. Thanks for checking in on me.
Of course.
What happens happens. You guys are my chosen family.
The A
But,
spot's gotta stick together, you know.
Hell yeah, A squad. I give Apollo a big hug.
I give Ava a big hug and I lift her up and I give her some alcohol. Here you go.
Alright, this makes me feel better.
She just eats the whole
Oh,
bottle.
wait.
doesn't she?
I have a sister named Nom and a brother named Ippy.
Okay, one more time. A brother named Nom and a sister named Yippee.
Other way around.
Oh, brother named Yippee and a sister named Nom.
I heard a sister named
Yeah.
Mom.
Nom.
Nom Nom and Yippee, huh?
Yep. And then my
Okay.
mom's name is Riggy, and my dad's name is Cass.
Wait, your dad's name's what?
I guess.
What's your dad's name?
Cass.
Cass.
Cass?
K-A-K. My spelling has gotten better, but it's not that good. I think it's a K-A-S.
And my other brother, Tom.
Cass, Riggy, Nom, and Yippee.
Yeah.
Your family has great names.
And
God, I can't wait to meet them.
well, like I said, I'm not. She gets like sheepish again, and she's just gonna. I'm not really good at being a kobold, but I guess it'll be good to see them again too.
I think anyone lucky to have a daughter like you would be happy to see you anytime you come home to visit.
Eva's lower lip wobbles as much as a kobold face can.
Just half the jump.
Like. Being weepy because I'm drunk.
God, you had one sip. How are you drunk already?
Tiny body.
I'm gonna palpitate because of the nerves.
Hits like a fucking Mack truck.
Alright.
Drinks one beer, becomes 2% total alcohol.
There's only like 78 fluid ounces of water in here, so, 12 fluid ounces of beer is like...
A lot.
Alright. Well, I'm going to bed. Wake me if you need anything.
Okay.
Thank you for the description. Is there anyone else doing anything this evening? Okay. Oh, go ahead.
I would like to send over a sleepover invitation to Katie.
Good
God,
talk.
I love you, but I just want to fucking strangle you sometimes. There are times where I just want to fucking grab you by the neck. I will be right back.
Okay.
Say no, say no, say
You
Say no.
you want
She
to
did say no.
You want to send a sleepover invitation to Ravanya.
To our mental palace thing that we do.
So you want to call a meeting?
It's like calling a meeting, but it's like invitation. So Ava pens
Super
like
cat.
a mental little like note, and it's like in her best cursive, so it's barely legible.
Okay.
And it's going to say, "Dear Katie," with a Y at the end instead of an IE.
Mhm.
And it's gonna say, "I humbly invite thee to a good night." And the I has a little heart over it. And then it says, "Your friend, Eva."
She controls the stars.
That's a god
And
right
stuff.
That's a god.
there. She's our god.
She's switching like Like normally, you can like only friends can join. She switched it to invite.
Okay, so are you inviting her to your like pocket dimension or to your physical location?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna invite her to my pocket dimension, but now the pocket dimension has like an astral like hot tub in it, and I'm gonna in my pocket dimension set up face masks.
It's girl time.
Okay,
For the
are
girly
only you
pop.
two invited? Are you inviting anyone else of your party?
It's tea time.
No, just me.
Oh.
Roll a persuasion check.
Yeah, 100%. It's a +1, so this might not be successful.
I want this to
Oh
succeed.
my god. A dirty 20.
Wow.
I rolled a 19 +1.
Okay. Okay, so you, Ava, I love you. So, you, I love when you guys do stupid shit. You cast, so you send out this invitation.
Yeah.
And as you all start settling in for the evening, you feel that this need for your little pocket dimension, which you guys are not superly powerful. It's really just a small space that is meant for you guys to quickly meet and have the gods, this new pantheon, to discuss amongst themselves whatever it is, whatever business they need to talk about. And you see this doorway of stars appears for you. However, normally it is a pretty decent sized door, but this one is small, just for you. It is kobold size.
You give birth to them, you raise them, you treat them right, and they still go invite gods to sleep with us.
And as you okay, and as you open the door, enter. Please describe what, because originally it was a starscape with the center kind of the table was like a looking bowl almost, right, like a meditation pool. What does it look like now?
Okay, who here has seen the movie Sinbad?
Yes.
Yeah.
One
Okay,
of my
do you
favorite
remember?
films.
Thank you. Do you remember the goddess of chaos when she's having a little bath in the galaxy?
Yes. Yes.
There is a bathtub full of bubbles that are basically little galaxies.
Oh my god, I love that scene.
There are maybe like a very beautiful like table with a set of like a champagne fountain and some champagne glasses. And Ava has crafted her own face mask, like a clay pour face mask that she is going to start putting on herself. And even if Katie doesn't show up, Ava will take it as a spa day for herself. And there might be some, like, you know, there's no bites in there because it's not really that physical, but, you know, there is champagne, basically. And she is having, like, a bath bomb in the galaxy. And so she will, yeah, that's the setup here.
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you are settling in, getting your glass of champagne, getting ready with your face mask, you start to feel as if she's not going to show. And however Ava feels about that, I got the feeling that she just kind of starts to settle in and enjoy this day for herself, this evening for herself. However, this is your pocket plane, and you can feel when someone enters. And you feel a presence enter your space. And as you look over, you can see Ravanya, dressed in a long black, very intimidating dress that is draped across the front, almost as if it is a robe. The fabric itself seems to have its own physics. It doesn't hang on her body, but kind of hides the shape of her form. Makes you think that she might have armor underneath, and you can see that she has the long horns from her time before that is just coming out of her human head, giving her this almost tiefling appearance. And you see as she steps into your space, stops, looks around and just studies you for a minute.
I didn't take.
What is this?
Well, but I've been stressed. There has been a lot going on, and there's been no time to even calm down just a little bit of an inkling. And the other thing is, I am surrounded by all males in my party. So now that we are friends, because I can't hurt you and you can't hurt me, and I claim friendship now, it was time that we did.
What was the last thing you said?
Girls' night.
Girls' night.
She doesn't move. For anyone else aside from you would be an uncomfortable amount of time, as she just seems to be analyzing this situation and the words that you said to her. And you can see her shoulders drop about 1/4 of an inch in almost defeat. And she...
I made an amazing paste. It helps make my scales so shiny and smooth. You could try it out as well. And then there's some champagne too. I've been really liking rosés though, like our sparkly rosé. That's been hitting.
That shit.
Is she... And none of your companions will be joining us.
No, that's the point of girls' night, is that you can just claim it's girls' night and then kick out the other guys.
Wait, acts like a bitch. Can he go?
You
What?
see she kind of tilts her head slightly,
What if the dog obeys a bitch?
and you see she reaches up towards like the collar of this kind of gown that she's wearing, and as she pulls it off, it seems to disappear like smoke along with the horns, and you see that the what she is wearing transforms into almost similar to what Daffy was wearing, but this long thin gray Delphi. I'm sorry, Delphi.
Daphne?
No. This almost this like long gray sheer, not sheer, satin like robe that looks like almost like swimwear. And you see she reaches up and pulls like a pin out of her hair and lets the white hair fall. Who could say no to a good rosé? And she walks over to the champagne fountain. And you see as she, looking down, appreciates the power move of the spa in the galaxy. As she slides down gracefully across from you in this pool. To be perfectly honest with you, I thought that, and still somewhat suspect, that this is an elaborate trap.
That's very smart of you. You are an
People with their face
intelligent,
mask and
powerful
cucumbers.
woman.
Fold,
Whatever.
just comes out of the water slowly.
However, I can't speak that far.
However,
Jokes on me.
However, I'm too stupid for that kind of trap, and I just need a girl to talk to.
well, I was going to infer it, but you said it yourself so openly. I would not say stupid is the right word. I would say very forward with what it is that you want.
Yeah, it's just not my style. And I feel like, there's big questions going on, big decisions, but at the core of it all, it really is the small things that make everything else worth it. And
Someone else say small things?
I don't know.
Thank you.
I just feel like I haven't really gotten to know you. We haven't really gotten to hang out. And, I think it's worth it to do the small things, even when the big things are towering over us.
You want simply to hang out.
Yes, and I do have an ulterior motive. I need some advice.
All the small things.
Very well. And you see that she pulls out a little, you did not supply this, she just appears to have made this appear, a small porcelain, almost looks like a soy sauce cup that she takes some of the mud mask into, and she just begins like applying it to her face. Just, please do tell what troubles you.
Hey, girl, what is your experience with like romance?
Fighting romance.
Pull up the video, Ravanya.
Don't do it!
Shush!
She says,
Wait,
well,
what did you say?
It's gonna be a hard scene to do. Shut the fuck up.
Hard.
You see, she just kind of looks at you for a moment. You asked what my opinions are on romance.
Yeah, or like your experience level. Like if you've never kissed, maybe you're not the right gal to ask.
She just asked body count.
Shh, stop. I find that romance is a waste of time. Most people.
Wait, say that one more time. Is a what?
I find romance is a waste of time. Most people are not. The idea of commitment and partnership is all a lie. It's a lovely lie, but it's one that we tell ourselves to get through the night. Most people need something, companionship. Someone to watch their back, someone that can understand them, whatever, or simply just someone to fuck.
She just misses Jim.
Shh.
Isn't it like super lonely if you don't trust anyone? And I mean, like, I know there's different types of people. Some people don't need a relationship at all and they're really happy, but even if they don't have a romantic partnership, I think we all need to have relationships with others to understand ourselves and feel like we are part of something, or we are, you know, in relation to others, we find ourselves.
One thing that I would recommend, since you are seeking my advice, you need to stop thinking yourself as a person. This path that we are on, relationships, other people, at some point you will find yourself alone. And if you cannot rely on yourself and only yourself, you'll find yourself greatly disappointed. Yes, you and your band of adventurers. At some point, darling, the adventure ends. And all that's left is your memories. And besides, you ought to be a god. You are a god, but you shall be a greater one. The squabbles.
So, like, you don't recommend fucking Magus' older, younger brother?
Knew it.
That's, like, not in the recommendation.
me and Leia are doing shots that I just.
Abel, someone
You just start sneezing.
You see, she stops
Can be
and looks. It gives you a little bit of bombastic side eye, and just begins to laugh. Darling, you climb whatever mountain suits your fancy. You are a goddess. You conquer whatever you wish.
That's clean.
She just gave you permission to slay.
Take. She kind of looks at you. You never know how much time you have left. If there's something that you want, pursue it. Take every opportunity. Especially if it's something that you desire.
Okay, cheers to taking what you desire. Clinks the champagne.
She clinks it back. She goes, that was the one that's Lorelei's assistant, yes?
Yeah, but we see him and it talks. It's just so hot.
With how forward you are, I'm surprised you have not pursued this already. What is it that about this thing that scares you? Is the fact he has relations to Vagus, or is it the physical aspect?
You know, I'm willing to climb any mountain, but, you know, there is the fact that it is my captain's sibling. And, yeah, you know, actually, I haven't had much experience other than, you know, just a couple kisses and smooches, and there's been some crushes along the years, but there's no time. But, you know, for the first time, I found myself thinking, why don't I make time? Like, if I'm gonna maybe die trying to fight the new Pantheon, why am I not making time for those things?
I think you and I can agree on that. If it is something that suits your curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
learn as much as you can.
Well, I do like the sound of that. You're very encouraging. Has anyone ever told you that, Katie? You're very encouraging.
Positive reinforcement about this.
I am one that likes to pursue anything that I set my eyes on, whether it be knowledge, pleasures, or godhood.
Straight up fucking Google it.
I think, but, you know, this kind of complicates that idea where you were talking about not needing anyone, but if what you desire is someone, then isn't it at the core we really do need others?
Desires of companionship don't last long. Because ultimately, those companionships will let you down. But
If we're always scared of getting hurt, then will we even really live?
perhaps. But I do not plan to live, for I plan to never die.
Never live to never die is to never grow and to never really try anything either.
Maybe. I've tried lots of things.
Will you be happy like that?
I suppose we'll see when it's all said and done.
Yeah, it's justify the means.
Once I have... Maybe not happiness is not the right word. But once we have everything that we desire, perhaps we can be satisfied. Maybe that can be enough.
I see what you mean. But you don't have to agree with me. I guess I'm just thinking out loud, but
I've always appreciated
Chase-
discussion philosophy.
thank you. I don't get to do this that often, so. But to chase eternal satisfaction is to reach a point of stagnancy. Desire, you're right, is an engine for change. It's an engine to go get what you want. It's an engine that will develop us and challenge us. But you can't have it all good all the time.
No, of course
To-
not.
To experience everything that this life has to offer is to also experience all the pain and the suffering along with it.
That
I don't
you-
think I can avoid it.
No, you cannot. If you truly wish to grasp everything that this life has to offer you, it's going to hurt. It has to. It's part of the experience. I personally just don't see as relationships as something to pursue any further. It was an experiment I tried and did not find as satisfactory as some of my other endeavors. I'm not saying that you shouldn't experiment with everything.
Jimmy.
But can I ask you, maybe it's personal, you don't have to answer this. But it felt to me like you did care for the state of your relationship with Alu. She seemed to me, if I'm reading the signs correctly, she seemed almost like a child of yours. Like you were her guardian, her caretaker.
Alu. I'm not sure what to make of my experiment of Alu. She was my perfect soldier, my perfect informant. And yet, I find an emotion. Sorry, someone. Oh, Chris, you're muted.
Oh.
And yet, I find now that even after, before I really had to bring her in line, over time, her will became more and more bound to my own. It was a gradual process. Part of it was my desire, and part of it was out of my control. Where that line starts and ends, I am unsure. But now that she is truly free, thanks to your meddling, I find myself with an emotion that I'm not quite sure how to process. But
I think that's what I mean, though. If you don't mind me saying, I mean no offense, but Alu, your relationship with her was a connection. Maybe you haven't fully explored it yet, and I'm not gonna say, well, yes, Katie, but you know, just as a thought exercise, she meant something, and that's what I mean by being in relation to others. We discover these hidden aspects that make our lives fuller and more meaningful. And, you know, I don't know if the world really cares if we live or die. So it's just up to us to care about these things in our lives.
have you ever thought to yourself, Ava, before, of course, you were given godhood, one day you were to die, how would you have been remembered? Your legacy.
Yeah, just that strange kobold who talked about stars a lot. But, you know, to some, maybe I was the kobold that helped them with a flu that was rampaging their village, or maybe to others I was the kobold who helped be a listening ear on the road, and maybe to another I was the kobold that accidentally bit their arm because they looked really tasty and I hadn't eaten for over 20 days. Sorry, Richard. And, you know, I don't need to have a legacy to have been remembered in some way. But I guess that's the legacy I would leave, just a strange kobold. And I think that's okay.
If that is what you choose. I prefer not to be a footnote in someone else's story. Alu was a chance. If I would have failed, I had a legacy of my own. Someone as smart as I am, capable, adaptable, I thought she'd be all these things, and instead, I suppose it is the role of the parent to put too much expectation on their children.
Yeah, my parents expected way too much of me too.
You know, Ava,
Okay.
I know-
Yes?
I never thought much of kobolds. Perhaps I was mistaken. You are interesting.
Yeah, I don't think people think much about kobolds ever.
People don't think much of humans either. Perhaps that's a legacy that we can change as well.
Even a legacy is a relationship. So I think it's doable.
Perhaps you're right. The girls' day was needed.
Alright, let's finish this champagne fountain, because it's gonna be here for one night only.
And with that, that's where we're gonna take a break. We will return to the next morning and the next leg of our adventure. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
BRB.
BRB!
go. Welcome back, everybody.
Hello!
Shalom.
Hello.
Hi everyone, we are back from our break and we have lost a slime boy to a scheduled
That's what he
conflict.
fucking gets.
Fucking dumbass.
Life
Yeah.
happens.
Nah, don't make
Damn.
excuses for him.
We know we are supportive friends here.
No, we're not. They are. I'm not.
We try.
They are.
Alright, so as you all settle down for the evening and whatever it is you guys decided to get up to, you were all given rooms, but who is sleeping where? You guys all in your own separate rooms?
Apollo would have walked into Ava's room and been like, oh, okay. I don't know where Ava went.
Oh,
I'm cuddling.
yeah,
my
I made a show of going under a bed. I've disappeared.
Don't see Ava. That's concerning. Go back to my own room, I guess. Guys, I couldn't find Ava.
Lol.
You looking for someone to cuddle with?
No, I just couldn't find Ava.
Okay.
I saw a Pisces disapproves message appear. So maybe she's doing something dream-wise.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm sure she's fine. you
Yeah, I trust her decision.
know. Ava never goes off on her own and gets into trouble or anything.
Wouldn't it be crazy?
No,
Yeah, wouldn't it
never.
be crazy if she just like invited Ravania to a spa day and they just had like a girls' night together?
That would be crazy.
That'd
That's
be
crazy.
wild.
Why
And
would
not
you-
invite us?
Too
We should do a
crazy.
boys' night.
No, I'm too tired.
Fuck you.
God, it's only until midnight. We can get so fucking drunk tonight. Magus is down.
Alright.
I'm down.
done.
And the boys proceed to get absolutely fucking hammered and go to bed.
Do you
My
guys do
God.
anything, or you guys just go hit the club and just get
we just go
shit-faced?
downstairs, get fucked up, and stumble upstairs. Apollo falls asleep in full armor, just.
Alright.
Tomorrow's gonna suck.
Does anyone disagree with this? Is this the
No.
plan? Boys'
Yeah.
night?
Absolutely.
Alright, does you accompany you?
Yes.
Fuck.
You can't get drunk.
I'll say, Dad, does the son come drinking with you
I
guys?
mean, yeah.
How drunk does the boy get?
He can't get drunk, so
True. Alright, so I will say, as morning comes...
I assume he just continues to hand out pamphlets.
Oh, yeah. I'll say, Ava, you wake up first as you
Definitely.
step out of your plane. You don't know when you fell asleep, but at some point you did, and when you awoke, Ravania was gone. And as you exit your pocket plane, feeling refreshed and energized, and however else, or instead of Ava feels, as you go to find your other companions, you find them the night after a bender, all in one room, strewn across various pieces of furniture. One's on the bed, some's on the floor, someone's sprawled across a table. They're all here, but they are all fucked.
Don't do that sound. It'll make me want to throw.
Not wasting any restorations on you guys.
We'll be fine. Just
I
give
just need
us.
to get more drunk and it'll go away.
just
What the hell happened?
one shot per water. You're fine.
We couldn't find you, so I got scared you'd left, and we all got violently drunk.
What in the world?
That's how we cope.
It's because we're men.
I did not realize we were so
I never
codependent of each
Yes.
other.
We've gotten to that point now.
Right.
I go downstairs and grab some more beer.
Snickers, go get us beer.
No.
Ugh. I guess here you go.
No.
She just straight up told you no.
I grabbed Stickers by the neck.
I'm in danger.
It'll be breakfast.
Yeah, you are, buddy. Yeah, you are.
Need beer. And I open the door and set him outside. He just pecks at the door.
He doesn't fly, he just struts down the floor.
In the club.
He just, I need beer. To the bartender.
It doesn't even work now.
It's this new line that he learns.
Yeah. I'll say after a few minutes, there's a knock on the door, and you see
Hello.
a middle-aged drow gentleman
Thank you.
with a pitcher of water,
Oh.
a bucket of ice, and a small pitcher of beer. And he kind of looks.
You are
Sets it
God
down.
send me, boy.
Oh my god, are those mimosas?
Huh?
Are those mimosas?
No, it's water and beer.
No, it's ice water and beer. But as you say that, I can get you some.
Apollo just like pours some of the ice down on his head and just lets it melt. Okay, I'm good.
I'll
You guys are so
frostbite it
dramatic.
so that it stays cold
What
longer.
happened? How did you get so drunk?
I don't know, Ava. One thing led to another. Vagus was doing handstands. The big-titted bird was flying around everywhere.
This was a normal evening for me.
They were throwing money at it, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, the bird found a pole and everyone got rich.
Bird made 18 gold last night.
Okay. Are we ready to go?
Yes.
Yes.
We're ready.
Okay. Ava, take it away.
Okay. So now Ava
I hold
did
onto the
pack,
picture of beer.
obviously, what's it called? Plane
I will
shift.
carry my husband.
Plane
She's
shift?
gonna take the tuning fork. Yeah, she's gonna take the tuning fork that's to the home plane, which I don't even know if she knows what the name of it is or anything like that. But
No, do not.
I do not know anything. So you and up to 8 willing creatures who link hands in a circle are transported.
We stumble into
So-
an oval.
We are going to hold hands, and I will hold the tuning fork and think of for the first time. You know what? She's been traveling door to door, and sometimes the doors appear when she wants them to, sometimes they don't. But I don't think she's ever intentionally ever asked for a door back home.
No.
So for the first time in a long time, she's like, "Well, take me back to where it all began."
Apollo's holding a picture of beer in
and-
his mouth.
All right.
Thinking of her kobold plan and their underground little colony.
Yeah.
And as you feel
Hard.
that familiar pull of
Everybody-
transportation,
Throws up, but we all disappeared. And the land's still in the room.
as the drow opens the door with a
Just-
picture of orange juice, just
just vomit, just.
he just opens the door and closes again. As you all teleport, you feel that familiar pull of teleportation. You're all very experienced at this point, but it immediately feels different. It is not painful, it is just very uncomfortable. As you feel as if you are being almost inverted, pulled inside out, as almost like falling into the upside down. Everything about this is not a simple linear transition, but something different entirely. As you plane shift in a world that does not have different planes in existence. And as you find yourself on solid footing, you find yourself on a small stone platform, or almost like a cliff face is the word, a cliff. On the outside of what looks to be a large mountain. And as you look around, you see a night sky, or you see a sky similar to the one that you just left. You still see stars as the sun is just starting to rise. And Ava, as you look around, you find yourself on the outside of the first tunnel that you ever left from. You are standing on the point the first time you ever looked up and saw the stars. And I need all the boys to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Oh,
We get +5 from you.
all the boys, not Ava.
Not Ava.
Is our
19.
atmosphere different?
Because we're fucked up.
Because we're drunk.
7.
We get a +5 from you.
Yeah.
33.
You're okay.
So standard evening.
19, 12. I rolled really
You too. As you look up, Ava, you feel yourself having a moment, a connection back to your past, and Apollo and Wade just perhaps getting super drunk the night before was not the best idea. But
I have this picture of beer. It's okay.
and one thing that you also notice, Ava, as you look upon this pathetic display, and back at the tunnel in which you first arrived, you realize that you first left your colony for the first time. You realize a problem. The tunnel is kobold-sized.
Oh. Wow, it is a lot smaller than I remember it being.
As you see, this tunnel is about 3 feet.
Oh my
diameter.
god.
Are you
Okay,
okay?
I did pack enlarge reduce.
As I've had various
Okay.
number of times. I can't fit in that hole.
I've never heard you say that.
You weren't with me from my younger years.
I remember Vegas.
Alright, so what are we doing?
Okay, well, in my vision, just so we all remember, in case we don't remember what the vision was, but I'm gonna remind us so that we remember. Snugu, who is the shaman leader for our tribe, she went into some area to the tree where the tree is located, the tree of life, the tree of the beginning, the Kikimora tree, I don't fucking know. But I think we need to get to the colony first and basically talk to Snugu. So we gotta go through this hole.
If I just polymorph. I don't want to deal with this. Someone carry me.
I can do twin spells, so it'll take both of my sorcery points to twin spell enlarge reduce.
I have gaseous form, so I will be okay.
So I could
I think it's just me.
is you can just call. He's
He's ball
tall
form.
enough.
You just ball for him.
Yeah, you can ball up. He's fine.
Okay, then I guess I'll just make Vagus. So if Apollo polymorphed and Wade, do you want to save a spell and I can do?
Oh, sure. Actually, yeah, that would be a better idea.
That way I'll just use up my sorcery points, which is fine. So
Okay.
2 sorcery points, and I'm gonna reduce on Vagus and Wade.
All right.
Sweet, thank you.
As for
And now Vagus is kobold sized.
yep, Vagus is now a kobold.
Probably looks like a kobold.
A little bit.
Wow,
For the
looking
sake,
good, Vagus.
I'm gonna take my own DM bullshittery spin on this because it's funny. Technically, the spell only reduces you to 1 size. However, because Ava's the one casting this spell, you are now all the same size as Ava.
Oh,
Beautiful.
so this is
I don't want to say
Wow.
this is unpleasant. It's just odd.
it's just
The world's so much bigger and brighter now down
It-
here, right?
it is actually. This is
No.
wow.
All right,
could
let's get
kinda
going.
look
Is
up
it
to
nighttime
everything.
or daytime?
It is daytime. It is like the stars
Okay.
are still out, but the sun is coming up. It is
I
at
turned into a
pre-dawn.
giant snail.
Giant.
What do you turn it? What do you turn it to?
I'm kidding.
Giant space hamster?
Yeah,
It's from the new expansion.
they're super smart too.
They're- They're big though.
They are. They're fucking huge.
They're giant.
That's why they're giant.
But look at him!
Yeah. It's a hamster.
Yeah, it's for Spelljammers.
Oh, he's large. Damn it.
It's
Yeah.
a giant,
giant
space
hamster.
hamster.
Yeah, but you know, like a hamster's small, so like
Yeah,
a giant,
giant
hamster,
hamster.
Well,
could
the-
be dog size.
It's a
Yeah,
giant
that's like
hamster.
saying
That's why-
jumbo shrimp.
Alright.
How big is it really?
It's a big fucking shrimp.
Okay, let me scroll through and find what I want to turn into. Just continue.
All right. Apollo
Well-
is just a mass. We'll figure out what kind of mass he is later.
Turn into that dog in you.
Could be that dog.
That
The dog in him. All right.
Golden
So
retriever.
I'm assuming Golden retriever not be able to fit here, not comfortably. It is a 3-foot hole.
A golden retriever won't fit in there?
Could be a
3 foot
giant
tall?
rat.
No, a golden retriever would be able to fit.
I was like,
yeah.
Damn.
How big is...
How tiny is
We would
Ava?
ride. I remember we would ride giant rats into battle against the Underdark creatures.
I see that. So, I'm assuming Ava's taking the lead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Ava, I need you to
Could be a
make.
canary.
Yeah, we'll be
Funny.
canary in a mine.
What's a giant canary?
What's the
Why is
size?
everything so fucking giant?
Well, you know, when you are looking at the giant animals, most of the time they're probably
Shut
going
the
to be kind
fuck
of big.
up. I'm just looking at the list.
I kill Apollo.
I turn into a
I
goat.
Just
fucking-
throw them off. You turn to a goat.
Bah.
Alright, you're a goat.
Bah.
Ava, I need you to make a survival check for me with advantage.
Bah.
Okay.
I assume
Sounds
we
good.
still have-
Survival. Plus 10. Let's fucking do this.
Can someone like hide
And
me for that?
advantage.
So I don't get lost?
I'll tie
It's
Apollo
gonna be a
back.
24.
24.
Just carry
as-
you
Oh,
around
and by the
fucking
way, for my
Canadian.
Cosmic Omen, I haven't rolled it yet. Let me
Yes.
just roll it right now.
Please do. So as Ava.
Help allies.
Nice. So, as Ava begins to lead the party into these unfamiliar, dark, and cramped tunnels, Vagus puts a leash on Goat Apollo.
I tie him in my back.
Okay. You are now Mary. As you lead.
That's my husband. I'll carry my husband as well.
As Ava leads you through the tunnels, you guys quickly realize that this is not just one tunnel that's easily digs into the mountain. You don't know what made this tunnel. It is not. There is no running water. It does not appear to have been dug. It's some sort of natural formation. And as soon as you get just about 10 feet or so into this mountain, it's spider webs. This is a labyrinth of tunnels inside this mountain.
Oh no.
And the further that you go in, the more that you realize how easy it would be to get lost in here. And you have no idea
Yeah.
how Ava was able to find her way to the surface in the first place.
Sometimes the kobolds like to get drunk and then they dare each other to go into the tunnels, but then we had to stop doing that because we were losing too many kobolds.
Oh, nice.
There's so many dead bodies in this place. We cannot.
Oh,
recover.
this one almost made it, but gave up like right here. That's sad.
Yeah, but it was stars were calling to me. They were just whispering in my ear like, "Turn left," and I was like, "Okay."
Good star GPS. At the next fork in the road, make a left.
And as you continue to move through these tunnels, Ava does not really seem to question her direction. She's very confidently making turns and looking around. Even though she's told you she has not been this way in many, many years, she appears to still know exactly where she needs to go. And as you're going through these tunnels, Ava, what's your passive perception?
My passive 20.
20? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As you're moving through these tunnels, you hear a very soft scraping sound. Like the sound of scraping. Like the sound of large claw against stone. As you hear a movement in one of the tunnels up ahead.
Uh-oh. Bah.
Ah,
Bah.
Apollo's getting nervous.
Yeah, I will stop. I will stop and take a moment. Did you cast telepathic bond this morning, by the way, Apollo?
Bah.
Fuck.
He nods yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Bah.
Is it something that I'm familiar with? Like, is it a familiar enemy, or is it like kobolds moving through here? Would Ava know?
This is too big to be a kobold. Go
Okay.
ahead and make a nature check for me, though.
Nature. Nature,
You put
nature,
a hook horror in here?
nature, nature, nature. Okay, not bad. 21.
21. Based on the softness of the scraping, but the largeness of the mass, I'll leave it to Ava to determine how rambunctious she was, if she might have seen something like this before. There are creatures that live in some of the tunnels, especially these tunnels, called Steves. Steve, S-T-E-E-E, S-T-E-E-V, not Steve, it's Steves, Skeeves. Large, weasel-like creatures
Bah! Bah!
that like to hunt in these tunnels that are large for humanoids, giant for kobolds. And as you think about this, you see a bit of the snout appear from around one of the corners of these tunnels. The ferret-like face beginning to sniff the air as it suddenly pulls back and retreats further down into the tunnel.
So it did not notice us.
It did not appear to. You're not sure though. It's not charging down the tunnel at you. But you can tell there's one close by that is on the hunt.
Can Apollo use his predatory goat instincts? Because I'm a prey animal and I'm on heightened alert.
To do what?
See if anything's like, if there's any other tunnels or anything's coming from behind us or like anything coming from above, below, to the right, to the left.
Make a perception check with the stats of a goat.
Okay, look, goats have very good perception, and I'm one of those fainting goats.
Oh, please be. Oh,
As soon as you see it, just it's really good perception, but the only drawback is
they only see something, they freak out.
they
and
faint.
I can charge. Looking like a flat roll.
Yeah, you didn't have dark vision.
Ah,
With disadvantage.
Let's see what it is. He rolled a 2 at first, so with disadvantage, that natural 20 looks like shit.
I'm using scent, not sight.
Okay. So you're a goat who is on edge,
Ah, ah,
and you start doing that.
ah, ah,
Please
So-
stop screaming in my ear.
ah.
I will
So
you gotta
Ava,
hear
as
it.
you hear this, as you see this creature retreat, it suddenly gets quiet
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man,
until
it's
you
about
start
to be-
hearing that sound coming very rapidly from behind you. And as you all look behind, with Apollo in the back,
It's about to
you
be Jurassic
see
Park with
this
this bitch.
giant, taking up the entire diameter of this tunnel, this giant weasel-like creature just. I need you guys to roll for initiative.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
I untie Goat Apollo and run down the tunnel. Moving to induce.
Fuck.
Okay, initiative.
Can you grab the minis so I can let's get this vamp off the table.
You're really gonna make us fight a weasel?
Yeah, this is the dangers of Kobold's life, man.
Yeah.
Morph the weasel into something else and let us go.
And break concentration on enlarge.
Yeah, I
He's
don't
got-
reduce.
Oh, he's a gas.
I have gas.
No,
Kill
no,
the
no.
fucking
I
weasel.
didn't I.
I thought she twin casted on you.
Wait,
would you
didn't I
do
make
twin
you
cast it?
smaller?
Yeah, you guys are under Ava's concentrating on enlarge. Or reduce. Alright, we don't need to make a complicated map, and I think I'm just gonna flip this
Just
over.
line.
Take the map.
No, I just need a 5x5 grid. But
Secret tunnel.
secret tunnel. Alright.
Secret tunnel.
Can I please get I'm just gonna remove you from combat. He's currently a ball in your backpack.
Yeah.
Go ahead and set yourself up in a line with Apollo in the back.
Oh.
I think Ava's front, right?
Yep.
I would be with Apollo as well because he was tied to my back.
Yep. So the order should be
Yep.
Ava, Wade.
Gas, so.
Oh no, I'm a.
No,
reduced.
he's
I
reduced.
have it.
Reduce.
I have it. Yeah, reduced. But I have it at the ready.
Okay, Ashley, for the sake of me, can you switch the order? Have the enemy be towards me.
No.
Ah,
What he said.
I'm small.
Is that better?
They're not on
I'm
line.
just a girl.
I'm just a girl
in the world. Alright. I'm gonna have to get creative because I don't have.
Weasel.
You know what? Surprisingly, I don't have a weasel mini. Let's use
I don't
dice.
have a long boy.
I have a long boy.
Long boy.
Ah.
Oh. Damn, it's right up on your ass.
Ah.
They are right up.
Actually, I only need to have 2 dice. I was gonna do 2 dice to
You're
kind of
about
get the size of it.
ragdolled.
I'm just about to like turn mid-human and get stuck in the tunnel. They're not gonna be able to pull me back.
You're gonna freaking Winnie the Pooh in this tunnel.
I don't bother. They're eating my ass.
No,
All right.
Eating my
I'm
ass.
stuck in the tunnel. Where's my honey?
All right.
Somebody say, honey. Oh.
What?
All right. Who rolled the highest on initiative?
I rolled a 5.
I got 19. I got 4.
Okay, sounds like Vegas with the 19.
8.
What
Very
the
good.
fuck, guys?
I know.
All right. So the next one was single digits after Vegas.
Yes, everyone.
Pretty much it was Ava, Apollo, and me.
Ava. Apollo.
Yeah, I got an 8.
She got a 5 and I got a 4. Damn, a goat.
Yeah, you fucking suck.
Damn.
All right.
Fucking dog shit.
Vegas,
Hot dog
you were up
over
first
here.
as you hear suddenly as Apollo does that goat scream that as you look over to see what is the cause of the goat's distress, and you see the giant weasel creature that is currently taking up the entirety of this tunnel that is just
Ricky Tiki Tabby.
I will
No.
climb over goat to put him between me and the weasel.
Ah!
I'm 10, 15.
So, am I dragged with you?
Oh, you're tied to his back.
Yeah.
How long's the rope?
I mean, do you want to be directly tied to my back? Or?
You tied it. I'm a ghost.
Yeah, he's on my back.
So like 10 feet or 5 feet?
5 feet.
Oh, damn.
I'll get upset at this weasel.
okay.
Vortex warp. The goat. Tell the goat to make an attack.
Reckless. Great webmaster. All the things.
All right.
Poor weasel, just hungry.
I don't give a fuck.
We're hungry too now.
24.
That hits. It's a weasel.
Ah.
It's a big ass weasel. What's a weasel?
And 19 on the second one.
19
Yeah.
to hit or for damage?
To hit.
That hits.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I
14, 24, 26 slashing damage,
Okay.
and 10 necrotic.
the sun girl.
Second attack is not as good. 23 slashing damage,
23 slashing damage.
11 necrotic.
Did a fuck ton of damage to that one, Vegas.
Yeah.
That's
As you
fine.
did 70 points of damage in one round. I need you to make a Constitution save throw.
Okay,
What?
that thing stank.
Oh, it's stanky.
I don't know.
Do the stinky leg.
Since I have you in my backpack,
Oh, yes.
26.
26. Okay, that succeeds. As you hit into this creature, it does have a stank.
Oh.
And even as you hit it, striking it across the face, it shrieks and the fangs bare. And you can see that as you're splitting into it, you're cutting into the upper part of the jaw and spewing this saliva. And as it peppers your face, you immediately feel this, it's not acidic, but it's definitely this burn. This smell is awful.
It's a weasel skunk.
But you're able to resist whatever this is.
Alright.
It's now the weasel's turn.
Damn.
It is going to take a bite attack against you.
Okay. Don't hit on me immediately with the weasel.
Fucking kill me, and
It
that's a one.
has a
That has advantage. Yeah.
Oh,
Because
yay!
you're reckless.
That's right.
Roll
The weasel gets advantage.
Roll
2 natural
one.
ones? Oh,
Close
1
enough.
and 2.
nice.
I don't think it's gonna hit you, what, Tracy?
18.
That is not
That's
gonna
my
hit you.
husband.
That is not gonna hit
Within
you.
30 feet of each other.
Okay.
Hubby Wubby defense.
What will be defend? Ava, it's your turn.
Cool.
Okay. I will just guiding bolt the weasel. So
Alright. Go ahead and roll the hit.
I will sidestep.
maybe
Yeah.
Ava's just like, no, good stories. The kobold eater. I will avenge my fallen kobold. All right, that's a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
All right, great. It'd be so sad if it didn't. Nice. That is going to be 15 points of radiant damage, and then the next attack gets advantage on it.
Is not needed. That as you hit this creature with the guiding bolt, it is like starting to pull back after the absolute pummeling it got from Vagus. And as you hit it in the face, you hear it shriek, and it tries to writhe, but it is about as big as the tunnel. And as it begins to back up, you just see this radiant flame licking across its face, and it only lasts for a few seconds before the cries stop and it falls limp inside of this tunnel.
Bah!
You are victorious, and you have a little bit of light now thanks to the glow of the radiant fire on the fur of the weasel. But as you look upon this and the excitement of the easy fight, you realize that this weasel is taking up the entirety of this tunnel.
Bah!
Oh,
It came from
shit.
behind us. So we're going the other way.
Because they came from behind us.
Bah!
Yep, you guys can still continue forward.
Behind us.
It came up from behind you through one of the side passages, but it is blocking your way back.
Okay.
Of course, it came from somewhere, so there's probably a way around it, but at least for now, there's not a straight shot back outside for
Do you
you.
get a weasel soul?
Bah!
You do not gain a soul from the weasel.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the animals don't have souls here.
Disgusting, foul, necrotic creature.
Bah!
Do these normally kill your people, Ava?
Do I normally kill my people?
Do these normally kill your people?
Oh,
This-
I mean,
this
they're
thing.
definitely a danger. I've heard of them. This is the first one I've gotten so close to one, though. There's, different jobs that everyone has, and I was mainly with Snugu, so, but I think my brother or my sister, they were hunters, so I think this was something that they had problems with.
Would your people be able to use this creature, the meat off of it?
Sure, I mean, that's a lot of clothes right there.
I will drag this thing down the tunnel.
I'm just gonna drag it behind you.
Yeah.
Eyes.
Okay. Yeah, you, rather than this thing being an obstacle, you turn a problem into an opportunity and just grab it by, like, one of the fangs and just start pulling it through this tunnel.
Bah!
You're my friend
What?
now.
Bah!
What?
This is not, I would normally say this is not easy and you have to make a series of checks. However, you're fucking Vagus. This is not a problem for you. Yes, you drag this corpse. There's a couple of times where it kind of gets caught on the ridges of the wall, but you just, exactly.
Oh.
We're not going to talk about the sounds it makes as you drag it, but you're able to get through this tunnel as you continue forward. Ava, can you please make another survival check for me as you continue down this
Yes.
passage?
Great. Oh, not the best. 16 total.
16, okay. It's still a good roll, and you're through the most difficult part of the maze. As you start to look around those and continue, you become less sure of which way you need to go. I don't believe that you left any markings when you left, but as you look around through some of these tunnels, you can see that someone or something was making markings on the tunnel walls. Perhaps it was another kobold trying to follow in your footsteps. Perhaps it was one that maybe they did the dare game again and just got lost down here. But the little markings are starting to throw you off just a bit. But you still feel confident enough to continue. And you continue to lead your party through this maze of tunnels. Is there any conversations that happen as you continue your journey?
Bah,
No.
bah,
Okay, fair enough.
bah.
What?
Just look something up real quick. I got
It's gonna be interesting.
The good kind of interesting or the bad kind of interesting?
Yeah, one more time.
I said the good kind of interesting or the bad kind of interesting?
We're hoping for good. No promises.
We'll make do. We'll offer them the giant rat.
Bah.
Wait, sorry, what was that you said, Vegas?
I just said we'll make do. We'll offer them the giant rat.
Oh, yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good gift. Most of the, the food and stuff is like, we are not the best hunters, but we are really good trap makers.
Bah.
Speaking of, I need to check out for traps.
Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Immediately fall
Okay.
into a pitfall trap.
As I remember that we are really good trap makers.
Really good trap makers, poses, but
On that note,
Me.
my investigation's a +1.
You got this.
5.
Can I help her look for traps?
Sure. Well, you don't feel confident with her investigation roll?
Not a 5.
Oh, yes, I'll allow it. Go ahead.
You want to roll?
Oh well. I think I have a
Go ahead.
+0 to investigation, so I mean I'm doing just as good as you
fuck.
are.
Okay.
Shut up.
I'm really good at this.
11.
11. All right, you're confident. As you continue down this tunnel, though, you do not see any signs of traps, kobold made or otherwise. And you do not encounter any more of those giant weasel-like creatures. And you end up continuing this walk for roughly an hour or so before the tunnel begins to widen a bit, to a point where if the spells were to drop, you would not be instantly crushed under the size change, but it would still not be comfortable, especially for someone, say, Bacchus' size. But one thing does catch your attention as you're continuing down this tunnel. The tunnel branches off a little bit to the left into a small alcove. And you can hear water as a small waterfall falls into looks to be a small creek that disappears down into the cave floor. And you notice that inside of this room appears to be a camp. It is long abandoned, but you can see the remnants of a fireplace, a small backpack that has been thrown up against the wall, and what looks to be a rolled up bedroll.
fireball. I found it. Does it look like it's when the fireplace is going, right? Or is it
No,
active?
it is a used fireplace. You can see like some of the logs are like they're charcoal, obviously used, but it is a cold fireplace.
It's cold, like cold.
Yeah, like it has obviously not been used in a long time. You can see this fireplace, the bedroll, and a backpack.
Okay, I'll quickly investigate the size of the bedroll and see what
Yeah,
else
is it kobold?
It is kobold size. Yeah, it's small. It is kobold size.
Okay.
Does Ava
anything else?
remember this at all?
You do not.
Okay.
Any other interesting details that might be here? Anything else that stands out?
I'm gonna
Like
dig through the
the,
backpack real quick.
You're gonna dig through the backpack.
Yeah.
Okay. So Bagus, you go over to the backpack and you start to open it and look through it.
Yeah, I
What
just
do you-
looked through the bedroll tents and
Okay, so you go unroll the bag roll.
yeah.
Okay. Your go. Ava, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I guess she's just trying to figure out information, like, what is it? Why is it here?
Say it.
Like she's just trying to figure out what the fuck this is and who could it have been here.
Steve.
As you're kind of standing on the outside of this cave, I'll say with holding Apollo's goat leash, as Vagus and Wade step into this room and begin rummaging through the things. Vagus, you pull up the flap and open up the backpack and look inside. And Wade, you reach over and you start to unroll the bag. Immediately for the both of you, as you start to pull apart the fabric, you find there is a sticky residue on your hands.
Oh, they're fucking.
And as you start to open it, you find that your hands get stuck to the sides.
No, the mimics! It's
As you
fucking
see,
mimics!
for Vagus, as you look down to the bag, you just see the edge of the opening of the bag is lined with teeth, and you just see a tongue. And you do have to roll for initiative.
Oh my god!
Ah. Ah.
Fucking mimics.
We'll say they're going to get a surprise round on you guys, but we'll roll for
dirty
initiative
How many
first.
are there?
2 so far.
What?
This whole camp is. It's a fucking mimic camp.
If it's a surprise round, because of feral instincts, I cannot be surprised.
You cannot be surprised. Okay.
My turn.
Raise?
Okay, so we'll.
Yes.
Alright, so you're going to go at the same time as the mimics, then?
Shut your mouth.
Bah.
Okay, who rolled the highest initiative?
I got a 15.
Dirty 20.
Under 20?
Okay, let me roll initiative, sorry.
7.
The goat got a 7.
Huh?
5.
Oh no. Okay, so after a 20, what was the next highest?
15.
15 for Vagus? Okay.
And then
With Apollo and then Ava.
Goat Apollo got a 7. Ava got a 5.
Wade and Apollo got 7s.
What? No, I got a 20.
Oh, okay, it's just Apollo got a 7. And then Abe got a 5. Okay. My brain do work today. So, as all of you are surprised, except for Vagus, however, the mimics did beat you on initiative, so they're going to go first.
It's fucking nasty.
Yep.
As
mine
you
too.
hear, as you say this, it is going to make 3 attacks against you.
Okay.
Whoa! 3?
Oh no, is this the spitting mimics?
Maybe.
Shit. The nasty ones.
Not when I roll like garbage, though.
Yippee!
Okay. So the first one is going to be an 18 hit.
That's my AC.
That hits, and the other 2 are going to miss. So as you can see, the teeth start to form. You manage to pull back enough where you see as the bag tries to close to bite you, but you manage to just reel it and force it open. But you see a little piece of flesh seems to extend from one of the backpack straps as a pseudopod just.
Oh.
Couple.
You are currently not raging. This is the only time I'm going to be able to do damage to you.
Oh no, don't you start raging?
With that effect.
11. You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Or it extends a rage only.
And then Wade will also make 3 attacks against you. The one that you're currently touching.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. The highest I rolled was an 8. 16.
AC of 22.
Yes, I am raging. That is part of the feral
Yeah.
instinct.
Alright, so you take half damage. There's still 6 points of damage rounded up, but you only take 6 points of damage.
No.
I rolled an 8, a 4, and a 3.
Wow. Good luck trying to hit me.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
I can
Alright.
tell you.
It's still part of the
luck.
surprise round. Vagus, is your turn. And you are not surprised, and you are currently holding this bag's mouth open.
All the things, since it already attacked me. Reckless. Dirty 20.
Hits.
Dirty 20.
Hits.
Wreck 'em.
Bah.
26
Okay, 26.
and 11 points of necrotic.
It does look like that.
Okay.
28
28.
and 11 points of necrotic.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, as you fucking brain this thing. It's still alive, but it's really unhappy about it.
Nice.
I'm generally upset.
Me too.
So you are currently grappled to it due to its adhesive nature.
Okay,
It just means that you can't move, basically.
that's fine. That wasn't going anywhere anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately for the mimic.
You picked the wrong motherfucker to grab.
I know. You didn't choose
I'm
though.
not
You
stuck here
touched
with
it.
you. You're stuck here with me.
Yeah, grapple doesn't affect to hit. Okay, it's just you can't move. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, everyone else is under the effect of surprise. So, officials, top of the round is going to be Wade. You are currently grappled by this. Now you can see he's a mimic.
Okay.
After the surprise round. Oh, it's a mimic.
Holy shit. I will have it make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, is this a magical effect?
It is.
Okay. It's kind of a bitch.
That's would be the DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
12.
Haha! You take 3d6 cold damage. 14 points. And it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay, 14 points of cold damage. Okay.
Yep.
Takes that in full, not resistant.
That one will have disadvantage. Bonus action, healing word on Vagus. Vagus.
Swing again.
Swing again. Swing
This is
again.
your reaction to beat the shit out of this mimic.
Yeah.
Did you crit?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You heal for 6.
Back to full health. Wow.
That was a nice try.
And that ends my turn.
My Google search
So-
history is heavy. How the fuck did you combat?
They lock our brains.
Answer is barely.
Restudied your dice.
$63 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And 14 points of necrotic.
It is still alive.
What?
Barely.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Necrotic was double too?
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing is very much now. It is not. You are not stuck to it. It is stuck to you.
Please.
Yeah, you hear. Just,
Yeah,
that was
that
your
ends-
bonus action.
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Oh no, Yoshi's cool. Okay, so that was
Yeah,
your, that was your
because I
turn.
used the cantrip.
It's not a mixed turn. These poor bastards.
Dude, fight me.
It's going to. They're really stupid. Their intelligence score is hot dog water.
That's fine. He gets advantage.
Oh, the mimic has advantage on attack rolls against a creature grappled by it.
He gets
Nice.
advantage anyway.
Yeah, but also means they get advantage against Wade. So let's see how this goes.
Oh, that's still.
Well, first attack doesn't matter. What's wrong with these dog shit rolls? 17,
No.
18.
Yeah.
Take it one hit.
Whoa.
And a 19.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 hits. The last one was a bite. So the first one, 12 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to 6.
You got to pump it up. Go pump it
Gotta
up.
pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't pump it up. Got to
And
pump
then for
it
the
up.
bite, you're gonna take 8 points of piercing damage, reduced to 4, and 6 points of acid damage. Alright. Next is going to be my attacks against Wade. Let's see if I can do any damage to you here. 21.
No, it does not hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit.
Are you shitting me?
No, I'm not. Hobby Wobby protection. I got a +2 to AC.
Alright. 24 to hit.
Shield. Now I'm at 27.
Damn.
Pump up the jam, pump it up. Volume.
Alright, use your reaction. Oh, please let this one hit. 26.
AC is 27. Pump up the jam,
It's just.
pump it up. Just using the barrier. It's like,
Alright. Oh my god. Vagus.
Bah.
Oh, wait, no.
Bah.
No, yeah, Vagus, top of the round.
Bah.
The first was a surprise round.
the surprise round, then it goes, because I was at the top of
Bah. Bah.
Your barbarian had a thing.
Yeah, that's the way.
Oh, yippee.
45.
That's
Hits.
the name of Ava's
Oh, that's
sister.
sister.
What?
That's less good. 16.
Yippee!
Say again.
16.
Okay, it's dead. How do you bring this thing?
Where's Riggy?
Riggy's the mom.
I will just.
Alright, you just tear this thing apart. This thing doesn't have eyes, the one that's currently grappled to you. You just see just.
The whole thing just, oh no.
I'll walk over to that one.
Alright. Also, keep in mind, Vagus is the same size as Ava.
Yes.
Yeah.
18.
Fuck you.
It is
18?
Mm-hmm.
I believe that hits. That does indeed hit.
Okay. Ooh. 27 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
11 points of necrotic.
So 27, 11.
Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna be. Alright, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Alright, Apollo, you're a goat.
Bah.
That is all.
Okay, thank you.
I will ram.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's go.
Yeah, does it? Does it?
No, yeah, it's,
I'm gonna get stuck on it. I'm a goat.
mm-hmm.
I'm a
Can I
goat.
speak go?
Bah.
Please.
Alright.
Did you crit? Did you really?
Yeah, you
The power of the ghost.
Hell yeah! Ram the fuck out of that bag.
Incredible.
Oh my god.
Can't roll one. Yeah. Yeah.
7 points of damage.
Is that double?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh man,
4 plus 1.
it's all worth it.
I can't charge because I'm tied to you.
And
You can.
as you headbutt it, you just. You ever seen the goats that get their head stuck in a fence?
Bah. Bah.
There's more to that. It has to make a strength save.
That's if I charge.
You,
I don't have 20 feet.
no, never mind.
So I can't
Oh,
charge.
'cause you're-
I'm tied to baggage.
Alright.
Cringe.
Ava, it's your turn.
Well-
You currently see 3 of your party members are currently. Well, actually, probably Vagus isn't grappled. I think you can probably pull the sword out. But you have Wade and now a goat stuck to one mimic, and Vagus is beating the shit out of it on the other side.
You've got to pump it up. Go pump it up. You've got to pump it up.
Leave my husband and my livestock
Probably a
alone.
bad idea right now.
That's fireball.
Fireball?
You want some shawarma?
Fireball, ice dive, I think those are all pretty bad ideas. I'll just go ahead and do a guiding bolt.
Alright.
Oh my god, this bolt into your ass.
Nice.
Yeah. Guiding bolt.
Alright. Roll hit.
Alright, 17 to
No.
hit.
Don't break it. Don't do that. 17? That hits.
Yep.
Is it too
Okay.
cold?
No, too hot.
14 points of radiant damage to the one
I'm
that's
too
attached to. Only one of them is grappling one of my members, right?
There's only
Or are
one.
they both?
Two of your members are currently grappled by the same creature.
There's only one left.
Oh, okay.
There's only
So
one
the
left.
one that's okay, the one that's grappling. Yep, go ahead and hit that one for 14 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Alright.
And then
Is it your
whoever hits it next has advantage.
Is that your turn?
Yes, it does. I'll make sure I'm a little bit away from it, so I'm not like that close.
Alright. So you're not the next thing it attacks. Alright.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty much fucked.
Top of the round, yeah. Wait.
Will you move over?
Same thing, frostbite.
Alright.
Constitution
I
saving
need to make a
throw.
con save.
Yeah.
Alright, I rolled advantage.
I've been here.
What?
5 seconds.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Damn.
Bonus action, healing word.
It's me right now.
Vagus. I'm going to heal you.
Way.
And if you would like to, you can use your reaction to make an attack.
I would love to.
You heal for 3. But you get to fuck.
Let me just.
23 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh. 24 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh. 13 points of necrotic.
13 points of necrotic.
Is it still standing?
It is.
My God.
It's not really standing.
Oh.
Alright.
It's a bag.
Is that
Is
your
it
turn?
still bagging?
It is. Well, no, this is the bedroll.
Yeah.
It's a roll.
Is it still rolling?
It's still rolling.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright. It is the mimic's turn.
Okay.
They cannot hit you. However, a tasty meal just literally put its head in it. So it's going to make
But?
3 attacks against the goat.
Oh shit.
What's the goat's AC?
27.
Misses.
Mrs. Goat.
Oh my god.
Actually, let me roll for damage on that one because we need to see if it's going to hit you or the goat after this. So the first one is going to be. Okay, it's going to be the pseudopod attack.
I can tell you,
First.
it's gonna hit Apollo.
You don't know that.
Judging by
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Take 3 points as a pop.
Alright.
I project my ward on him.
I don't take any damage.
Do you do it while he's still a goat or when he's Apollo?
Oh, he's still a goat.
Oh, okay, so it was 7 points. How much do you absorb?
I absorbed the 7.
Okay, you're still a goat. The second is a 19 to hit, which I think still hits the goat. Wait, you used your nope. You didn't use your reaction. You didn't use your reaction. Okay.
I used my reaction to protect him,
Yep.
but
All right. So the second hit is going to be it already hit you for 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. Does that? How does the temp HP work in a multi-attack situation?
it only so your generation that damage.
yeah.
Only for that one hit? Or does it?
So it does say that damage. So I think
Okay.
It only happens to one, unfortunately.
Okay. And then for a third attack, it's going to be the bite, which you still have advantage on. So you're currently Apollo, right? 20 to 1! That's a crit.
Oh fuck! I warded definitely on the wrong one. You're about to take so much damage. You're still buying.
Well, you're Apollo now, right?
Yeah, but
Oh, okay.
those things crit
really into
on what you crit on its bite.
It's not going to be bad. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. 15 points of piercing damage. $14 points of acid damage. They do a lot less damage than I thought they were going to do. Nice. It's your turn. You're the only person literally I can damage right now.
Damn.
17.
Hits. Awesome. Your lights on.
23.
Points of damage?
Not a hit.
Hits.
It's probably gonna be about 23.
It's probably more 20 points of damage, yeah.
27 points of damage.
Okay.
11 points necrotic.
Okay.
Well, that's shitty. 22 points of slashing damage.
How doesn't matter. How do you finish this?
Rips that one open too. Just fucking.
As Apollo looks angry,
Ow!
so
You're
you are
stuck.
in a larger tunnel than you were, and as you rip apart this mimic, whatever was in its stomach, it starts to slip out, and you see a series of small bones, rats, and some which are probably kobold bones. And the other thing that you realize is now Apollo is back to his full size. He is now the biggest member of the party, and it is not constricting. This is a slightly bigger tunnel, but it is now comical of how he is now jammed up inside of this tunnel.
Can I untie you now?
Yes, please.
Alright.
You take the necklace off of Apollo.
I just untie it for myself. I'll leave wherever sat down.
All right, so now he just has. Actually, no, goats don't have that much of a big, smaller neck than humans. So Apollo just has a
I tie weight.
statement around his neck.
So
There's one more? Or did-
I think that's it.
Nothing else appears to attack you.
They're all in pieces.
Well, are you gonna go back to being a goat or?
I swim backwards through the tunnel. Will I
No.
fit laying down?
It is tight.
I like earthworm my way through.
If you'll let me, I can turn you into gas.
Turn me into gas.
All right. At third level, I'll turn him into gas. I will cast gaseous form. Third level form. It's you. You are the fart.
You think you're the shit? You're not even the thought. I be going high.
Oh my god.
I just am annoying as humanly possible as gas.
More so than usual.
Yes.
You can, if the smallest of cracks, you can fit into.
Wonder
But I'm
how
slow,
I would
right?
smell as a gas.
Apollo smells like methane.
Oh,
Ew.
You are a fart.
fuck.
So,
Sorry, it's the only spell I know. It's
As you-
methane gas.
Is it? What's the movement speed? It's slow. right?
15, but you can dash.
Alright, so I move 30 feet a second.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. It's 10 feet.
So I move 20 feet a second.
we're still a bit slower.
Six.
That's
You can
alright
get
though.
behind the rat.
Inhale me.
No.
Fucking.
I cling onto you. I condense as a solid gas onto you.
I'm not going to penalize you for this one, this instance. As you
My son got some stank on him.
as you start to go through puberty and starts to get that BO smell.
Now he's horny and stinky. I'm sick of it.
God. High school all over again.
You're going to fucking boarding school.
God, he's horny in.
The coming of age story we all need it.
Not the one we want,
Alright.
but the one we need.
Ava, I need you to make one more survival check to get through these tunnels.
Okay,
Please don't
sounds
get us
good.
fucking kidnapped by sheep stealing weasels.
Oh. Okay, let's do it. 17. I rolled a
17?
7 plus 10, so 17 total.
Perfect.
Damn.
You also don't forget you get that with advantage, but that was a good enough roll.
Oh.
Um,
Okay, I forgot.
No, all good. And then actually go ahead and take an investigation check with advantage.
Ooh. Okay, that's only a +1.
Guidance.
Not bad. Oh, okay, 17 plus a D4.
Ooh,
Wait,
very
I
good.
can't. Guidance is concentration. I lose concentration.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
17.
You
Sorry.
can also cast. Oh no, guidance is also
We're both
effective. Yeah, you
concentrating.
can also use
We're
that.
both concentrating.
That's
That's
right.
right.
17 still good roll.
I come in on myself, but it's okay.
No, it's okay. You don't need it for this roll. As you are continuing to move down this tunnel, you once again feel very confident which way you need to go. And the mimics are of concern to you. You've never seen or heard of anything like that before.
Yeah, okay.
But as you get,
I was wondering.
yeah, you've never heard of, well, not while you lived here, of a creature that can do stuff like that, or that specifically being a danger in these tunnels. And as you continue to move forward, you keep a careful eye out on your surroundings. And at one point, something catches your attention, and you stop the party to take a look. As you see, nestled in the shadow of one of these tunnels, you see a very simple noose trap. A loop that is set on the floor that is meant to grab something's leg and pull it up and restrain it until a hunter can come along to collect it. And you know exactly who makes these kinds of traps. It's a very basic hunting trap. One that your father would often make.
Oh.
Alright, we're getting close. Be careful. These motherfuckers, they could be hiding anywhere.
Ooh.
Now,
Mr.
I
Jass.
think... I mean, it feels familiar, this kind of stuff. My dad, he's a really good trap maker. He teaches a lot of the young here ones, you know, the basics, the foundations, how to make traps. It's like his thing.
Oh, that's.
So, if we're coming across it, that means we're getting closer.
Oh. Should we leave this one alone?
Yeah, we should leave it alone, I think. You know,
All right, so step over it.
All right. Easily enough, you guys are able to move past the trap without tripping it.
I'll drag the rat around it.
Okay, the
drop a rat around
Oh,
it.
yeah.
the big ass weasel. Yeah, easy enough.
Keep forgetting we have that.
Yeah. And as you continue keeping up your attention, remind me again, what's your passive perception?
It's 20 for Ava.
20.
20. You step into a room that is much taller. It is still incredibly narrow, but tall. With a series of what looks to be almost like shelving on the top of it, where you think that maybe at one point water had dripped down and then kind of curved down into this tunnel. So this is kind of like ledge on the upper part. Only about 2 feet gap though, so not very big. And as you are passing through this long corridor, Ava, your attention catches up. And as you look up, you can see a small movement. And you can see what looks to be the tip of an arrow that is just slightly peeked out from above this ledge. As you continue to watch, you see a small movement, and you see the edge of a scaled shoulder as something is crouched down on this ledge, watching you from above.
Ava's trying to figure out what she wants to do, and I think she will maybe just grab like a rock, a piece of rubble nearby, and throw it at the shoulder that she sees.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll for me. So this would be an improvised weapon, or will it just be your a d20 plus your dexterity modifier? No proficiency.
Wow! I rolled a 19 plus 2, 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit. As you throw this little rock, it expertly just you hear, and you see the shoulder disappears, and you see as he suddenly pops up a little bit farther down and pulls the bow back, and is pointed. You see a small brown-scaled kobold as he aims a bow at you. He goes, "Stop! Don't take another
Oh
step!"
my god.
Fireball.
Now,
Joking.
now I'm having the problem that you guys have with me. What the fuck did you just say, Amanda?
Stop! Don't come any closer! Was that better?
Yeah, thank you.
We're turning this all around.
What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, that high-pitched voice is not caught by the microphone, but Ava just says, Ippy? Is that you?
And he sees it kind of perks up and looks at you and goes, "No? How do you know Ippy? Who are you?"
If you come out, you'll actually see who I am.
You see, as this kobold kind of lowers the bow,
That's the guy.
kind of like pulls back on the strings. He's not like has it aimed at you, and kind of peeks over and studies you closely. "You're pink. Who are you?" And as you see this kobold now full in the faces, is kind of like leaning over the ledge. You have not seen this kobold before.
I have not seen this kobold before.
No, this does not appear to be one of your family members.
Oh, next generation, maybe?
Like, you see, this male kind of looks at you. "Who are you?"
Alright, youngin'.
I was born yesterday.
And they put a bow in my hands and said, "Go hunt." Ava, daughter to Riggy and Caps. Now, I'm here to talk to them and talk to Snoogoo.
"You're not Ava. Ava's
Hey,
dead.
Well, fuck you, I'm right here.
You can't be. Ava went into the tunnels and never came back. She's dead. Everyone knows it. That's why we don't go in the tunnels. You're a pink
Okay,
imposter."
I will hit you again.
I can hit him if you want.
You can enter a creature's space.
I
make him
will
breathe
hit
in my
you again.
uncomfortable fart smell. I float.
You are
towards
testing my patience, youngin'. I'm not a pink imposter. I went to the tunnels and I escaped from here. Now, I need to talk to Snoogoo. You either lead me back, or I will punch you and make you lead me back.
Roll intimidation.
Okay. Again,
Just
I...
have this ADHD gas cloud floating around everywhere.
It's like Lainey and Lee, we're just like walking back and forth.
Yeah, I just.
Okay, I rolled an 11, but I'm gonna Cosmic Omen myself.
Okay.
Okay. I rolled a total of a 15.
Like a finger of death.
15. You see as it looks at you and just... Fine. Imposter Pink Ava. They can decide what to do. As he sees, he kind of straightens up all the way and, well, as much as he can in a 2-foot space, and kind of leans over to look. "What is that?" And he points to, as he points to Wade. "What is that creature? Is that your pet?"
What? I'm not
Okay.
a creature. I'm a person. Well,
What's wrong with you?
I'm small for now, but I'll get bigger in like, I don't know,
Don't talk to my husband like that.
in like 20 minutes.
You're kind of fucked up too. He's really fucked.
Do you want to be fucked up?
What happened to his scales? His skin's missing.
He's fine. That's just how he looks.
That's all the questions you have. You don't have any questions on this gas that's been like smothering you.
Wasn't he around him?
I think he's into it. Every day.
We're in a cave.
What's wrong with it? Scales.
Why does it smell like farts in here?
There's
I mean,
no
he seems
wind.
much more interested in
When's the
I see.
next bus to Bikini
Thank
Bottom?
you see as he kind of looks,
You're
and he
welcome.
kind of, I actually should point out the gas. He just, and he casts gusts and just, whoosh away.
Yeah, you can get
Oh,
moved
go
by
ahead.
that.
Not very far, but just kind of like away.
I wait for him to open his mouth next time and I fly into his mouth. Ew.
Gust. What is it?
Alright, it is a human. I'm from the outside.
Are you diseased?
No.
A little bit.
Keep, okay,
This is a normal look for things outside the cave.
gross. Okay, he can't come to our.
Outside. They're very small-minded.
They're slow-minded.
You are.
We are.
Yeah, you've never seen anything outside the cave. You know nothing about anything.
There is nothing outside this cave.
Oh my god, can you guys see why I left?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take you, and Snoogle can look at you and your diseased pet. But you guys can't come in until she says it's okay. But I can at least take you there.
Let her know I brought a rat.
Did you kill that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's kind of cool. And he just disappears along the ledge, and you see as he goes, the tail emerges first as he scampers down the side of this wall and lands in the center of this. This has this tunnel here. And you see as he strings the bow across his back. You guys are weird. He just turns and gets to walk down the
Get
tunnel.
the fuck out of here. Weren't you leaving like fucking 10 minutes ago?
And I'll say,
Apollo, fart in his mouth.
I will say with that, that's where we're going to end this week's session. And we,
Oh man.
and we will return next time as you arrive on the outskirts. As you arrive on the outskirts
Wait
of.
till he sees you.
Oh yeah, but he's currently in the bag. So we'll return next time as the party arrives on the outskirts of Ava's hometown. And we see what happens
And
next,
nom nom.
and perhaps get some questions answered. And a group of kobolds are going to see some outsiders for the first time.
Am I gonna
But-
be able to turn back
Boy.
into myself there?
No.
We'll see. So
Permanently stuck in gas.
until then,
Permanently.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We will be off next week, but we will return the week after for the next part of our journey. So please tune in to see how this campaign goes.
21!
21.
That sounded a little early, but that's okay.
Bye.
Next. Bus.
Next
Thanks,
time.
everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bikini.
Goodbye.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Two, one.